Open. Like you're on Windows, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
Hit
Volume
like
mixer.
yeah, volume control. Like adjust system volume.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Northernlion Live Super Show, the Monday, February 5th, 2018 edition. I, as always, am your host, Northernlion, joined by my esteemed co-host, Rock Lee Smile.
I was joking when we said we'd talk over the whole intro. I mean,
well, I deafened and muted myself, but then I was like, I've got no graceful way to come back from that.
Yeah, just dive right in.
It's pretty much how it comes down to it. JsmithOTI is joining us.
Joining us.
I don't
Live
like calling
from
you
New York. It's us.
You're like inverted mouth. I don't like calling you by your alias. Like you're Josh, but if you ever call Mouth Mike, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I call him Fox. I think more than like anything else.
He's
I
got
don't call him Mouth.
names. You can call him everything.
It's just
yeah. I don't call him Mike. Mike is a weird name for that man.
Don't call me Rock though. That's weird.
We have another person here who is not Mike, and that's Hafu.
Hi, what's up?
Hello.
Ooh.
Hello.
Oh my god. I think like swallowed a piece of my tongue there as I tried to talk, which is kind of an indication of how my day's been so far. Oh. Yeah, just the back half. We're gonna play a little Rock of Ages 2. We're gonna follow that up with some golf, and then we're gonna follow that up with a little bit of Guesspionage. Shall we begin?
Okay, so there's 3 modes to this game: War, Obstacle Course, and Ski Boulder. Do we want to try anything that's not War?
I think we should play a not War game so that Hafu can learn the controls. Because War is
course.
That
obstacle
sucks,
course
though.
or Ski Boulder.
Yeah, obstacle course is just racing, basically.
Yeah. All right. Let's do. All right. Let's do. I want to start with obstacle course, but I will start with Ski Boulder if you want.
I think
it actually does not matter to me.
All right, we're gonna do obstacle course, and we're gonna go to Rennes.
Summers in Rennes. The weather is lovely this time of year.
They're those little round brown birds.
Check out your chat.
Yes. Okay. It's a lot of people that they're given the racist frog meme.
56 months in a row.
What?
Motherfucker.
Can you not with the language just from the get-go?
56 months in a row, Mr. Man.
Thank you.
No
I apologize.
What's your longest sub?
I actually don't know, but I imagine it's gotta be Josh at 56. If anybody has more than 56, just send it right now.
I have a 59-month sub. So
oh my lord.
Almost 5 full years, which is insane. Crazy.
Well, we're like old guard on Twitch.
Yep. We're old guard.
Being around. I see people. It makes me laugh when they go, "Oh my god, a subscription for a year." That's like
I know. They're like, "Why aren't you freaking out?"
A year? That's like a day.
What is this game? What the hell?
So we're
silent?
rocks, and we got to get to the very end. If you fall off, you respawn.
Oh.
Correct.
I also accidentally picked the absolute worst boulder, which is the one that explodes.
Oh no! Oh.
I just jumped on
and
someone.
It has the drummer from Slipknot's weird mask face.
Yes.
The one with the long weird nose that he always bounces around.
I mean, I don't know enough about Slipknot to be honest with you.
Well, it's never too late to learn.
Masks, right?
I actually do not know.
They do have masks.
I always thought that Slipknot was like it was like a chiropractic condition. Like you'd go see your doctor and they'd be like, "You got to talk to my buddy. I think you slipped your knot."
Yeah, I could take that in a different direction.
What?
This game has no sound.
What are you supposed to do about the cows?
You jump over them or roll into them.
Accept it. You just accept the cows. Was it?
And there's only jump.
There's like left and right and back and forward.
Oh my god, I'm being catapulted at.
Oh yeah,
loving.
They'll get you. They'll get you.
Oh no!
I feel like I might actually. No, I'm in second. Okay, disregard.
I'm trying to fix my audio.
All bad.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I am worse.
That's all right. This is your first time.
Josh, you won?
Yeah, dude, I dominated. You like took forever. I was surprised how slow you were.
Oh wait,
3? Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's a best of 3, I guess.
Yeah, but you guys don't get to finish. It's only like the first 2 get to finish.
Oh, I'll finish.
I think just the first one.
Hey!
Oh God.
Hafu, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome actually. Actually, just hung out with a bunch of people, watched the Super Bowl, which I usually don't care about at all, but it was actually really close and fun.
It was.
I should care about it because I'm from Boston, so Patriots.
Oh, no.
I know a lot of people hate the Patriots. I don't understand why people just hate teams or like hate a certain thing with such a passion.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
I just
easy
hate them.
to
for
hate.
the Patriots, it's like they've been good for so long, and then also maybe they cheated. So
They
They
cheated?
cheated?
Overlays.
Well,
Overlays been on the entire time.
there's like, they had this thing called Deflate Gate where they might have been under pumping
Sorry, Chad.
the balls to give them an advantage. I don't know how it gives them an advantage, but I'm not.
It
That's not
changes what they're used to practicing with, I guess, so it like makes it harder for them to throw.
Oh, I almost made it there.
So I think it's like
I came in last that time.
they're kind of like the evil empire of
We don't
of the
root for that.
NFL.
I see. Okay, well, I don't know enough about it, but it was a really good game. It's really fun to watch.
Wait, is someone like a Wilson ball?
That's me.
What the
I'm Wilson.
frick?
That's rad, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I got it because
Oh,
of my
God.
executive producer credit on the 2000 film Castaway.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
They
Wait,
made it for me and me alone.
Did you do it because you're like, this is Wilson?
Yes.
All right. nice.
No.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I didn't. They put it in the game.
Oh, they did?
I just kind of like benefited from it. I like to think I'm very creative. Like I'll pick the funniest skin in any game because I'm just kind of like an artist like that. So
I'll pick a patrol.
that's good. I also watched the Super Bowl this weekend. And by watch the Super Bowl, I mean I showed up at Corey's house with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And I saw the end of the Super Bowl.
Well, that was the best part, and the
It
last 8
was.
minutes took about like 2 hours or whatever.
It did. It took a long time. Let me put it this way. As soon as we got there, we ordered some DoorDash, and it arrived before the game ended. So,
That's fast.
well, the game was slow, really.
Really? I didn't think that the last minutes took that long, but I don't
It took
know.
a long time.
I don't know.
maybe-
I watched the entirety of the game. It was good. It was a good game.
It
I
was
was
like
on the edge of my butt the entire time.
It was like 4 hours long.
Oh.
And then, yes, so Macros in chat, who's a longtime subscriber, not one of those petty 1 or 2 year subscribers that we don't even give the time of day. He had given, I believe that the way that this worked, he gave another friend of ours named Wolf an Australian Coke product that is Coke plus coffee. And then
What?
That's not
Wolf
new.
gave it to Corey, and Corey gave it to me on Macros's request. I drank it, and he wants to know how it was. It was okay.
You haven't had Coke Black?
One thing
I've had Coke Black in my life before.
How's this
but
different?
It's, I don't know, it tasted like Coke plus condensed milk or something.
Oh.
One thing I've wanted to try for a while, I guess it's like Spanish. It's like red wine with Coke. You just go like halvesies with both.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
That
I wanna
sounds
try
like
it.
death.
I'm gonna try it.
Congratulations, Josh.
Why not? I won.
I kind of like this mode, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of relaxing.
I mean, it wouldn't really bother me if Hafu was able to get like even a half star in
You know what?
any of the rounds.
I'm trying.
We played it in the past, and you said that it was a trash mode, and then we never played it again.
No, like obstacle course, I guess with 4 people, like I kind of get it now. And to be
That's
honest
good.
with you,
You
like,
get it now?
It's a good banter round, you know.
dude, like War,
I have
I
to
started to lose
restart.
a lot of. Okay, I started
What
to
is-
lose
what
a
is
lot of.
War?
Oh, cancel!
Why?
I had to
Because Nick's
restart.
not in the game. He just said he had to restart.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Mere moments ago, he said,
I don't listen.
in like direct proximity to him leaving.
Nick, I'm sorry.
It's okay. My game just has no sound for some reason, so I was trying to fix that.
Oh yeah,
Apparently,
Soundtrack's pretty good.
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
the art
that fixed
is
it.
also real good.
it's got a lot of positives working for it.
I played the single
ready.
player game to unlock like all the multiplayer stuff.
Red wine plus Coke is called Calamozzo.
Yeah,
All right.
that's why I didn't say that. I just said
Coke wine.
I can take an invite now if you're ready.
I did. Maybe it didn't take.
Didn't take.
I will do it again.
Oh, that one
It
took.
doesn't take sometimes.
That one took.
It does. That one took.
You know, I saw a great tweet about Super Bowl advertisements, and they were coming at it from like a very socially progressive angle, which I don't necessarily want to get into or be averse to. But it
What
brought
are
up
you
an
doing?
interesting. Yeah, first off,
What are
it
you
brought up
doing?
an interesting topic for conversation, which is why in ads for pregnancy tests is the woman always excited that it's a positive test? I'm not suggesting.
Do you not know
Then
the
she
answer to
should-
this?
I'm not suggesting that she should be like, oh shit, it's a positive test. But why isn't there ever a pregnancy test advertisement where it comes up negative and she goes, thank
She's
God.
freaking out? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like where she's happy that she's not pregnant.
Because that's
know
how
what?
most people take pregnancy tests. Is that what you're
We're,
suggesting?
we're
Well, I just
portraying
think-
the idyllic family where everything is planned and normal to their, expectations.
Right, I
just-
have no idea what I'm doing here.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I just feel like at least once, every now and then, there should be an ad where she gets a negative test and she goes, oh, thank God.
We don't want to remind people of the bad
I'd
times.
say thank God for a negative test.
I mean, they're a little. I don't know. They're a little scary. From
I
personal
don't want to,
experience.
again, I'm not trying to get anybody to talk about anything they're uncomfortable with.
Let's
No.
talk about it some more. What do you guys think that these targets are?
They probably give you something if you get them all.
I hit a bunch.
Or
of
they
them.
give you money when you destroy
Look,
them.
it's like on the left side. There's like a target. It
Yeah.
says like total, and it's
Total
all
paint.
crashed.
I should
Ooh.
not have taken donut ball.
I have an Isaac ball.
Is this
Yeah!
Dance Macabre?
mode.
Get in there! Yes.
Wow!
He skied so
Wait.
well.
That was cool. Wait, I got more points than Yeah!
Josh, you have
Wow.
Josh, you have 520 points.
Wait, did you guys? I thought I was like winning. But
You-
I was,
you
like, the
did,
last
you-
one. Yeah, but I was like the last one there.
No, you were the first one there, and then the
I
rest
was
of us
the
didn't
last
even
one.
get to roll.
Don't worry.
Oh, really?
Correct.
So it's a race, but it's
Maybe
also
if you
skee ball.
roll, if you get there first, you get to go in the ski thing.
Correct, yeah.
Everyone else, you have to get the targets.
I thought the targets might be a
Oh.
Yeah, I
point
think you need the
modifier.
targets.
Eugene.
No, it's my target.
I mean, I could be 100%
No, you're right.
wrong.
I think the targets are 10 each, and then
Oh,
the
it is
ski
10
ball
each.
is like
I've hit
That's
like probably 6 or
No.
7, and it says I have 20 points, so I don't think that's right.
Oh.
6 or
no,
7
no.
this round, or 6
Targets,
or 7.
yeah, right now, just this round.
Well, we can. We can
I
put
think
that
you'll get
here.
points after.
Oh, you're
Like
right.
after the round.
It's a little strange.
Oh my.
I
might
thought
get
they were a
points-
modifier somehow.
You might get points for them, but also points while you're leading the race. See, the other thing you need to know, Hafu, is that none of us have any idea what happens in this game at all.
you.
Oh, it went up
I
when
was-
you rolled.
The ski ball is the
Oh
multiplier.
my God.
Whatever you
Oh.
land in multiplies the number of points that you got during the race.
So I only
No.
got ×1 because I didn't get in.
Correct.
Yep. Welcome.
So it is kind of.
There's a lot going on,
Racing.
man.
I don't know about you guys, because I don't know if we get the American ads during the Super Bowl. For whatever reason, I really want to buy
Tide?
a Buick Enclave.
Oh.
Did you guys see 100,000 ads for the new Buick SUV that said 7 children?
I didn't
No.
watch the Super Bowl.
I don't think so.
I
I
didn't-
saw a bunch of Tide commercials and like
Yeah.
a weird Martha Stewart one, and Rice Gum was in a commercial randomly.
What?
Yeah.
What's
Our
rice gum?
industry.
I don't remember what it was for, but everyone's like, "Is that Rice Gum?"
What?
I think that's Rice
What?
Gum.
Is that it?
Rice Gum is a YouTuber.
Oh. Is he good?
Well, that really depends on what you look for out of the platform.
He's
I
just
would
really
say.
controversial. He's like,
Yeah. Oh, so like bad.
Well,
I mean, he's very popular.
Morgan
Hey,
Freeman
you're-
was selling Mountain Dew. How do you feel about that?
Morgan Freeman has been in a lot of movies that aren't that good lately, so I feel like for him to sell Mountain Dew doesn't bother me at all. Oh, sorry, Josh.
Are you taking dumps in my
That's
chest?
why you gotta get the targets, big boy.
And,
I got ×5 and ×4.
Yeah, ×5 of 30 targets.
Times New
Ross.
Roman.
Like the targets slow you down.
Did you guys see the Diet Coke ads? They
No.
made me. I guess if you didn't watch, there's the answer is
there's
obviously no.
I saw
like,
Tyrion Lannister eating Doritos.
There is some long girl and she was dancing.
The
Long?
Diet Coke commercials, they made me upset because the lady would like buy a Diet Coke and she'd be like, "Why
Wait.
drink Diet Coke? Because life's short." And I'm
Oh
like,
God.
Oh, that's
Should I
true
just
about
restart
life.
This? I don't want to do that.
Wait, life is short though, so I should be drinking Diet Coke? Is that?
It's like I don't think life is short. For one,
Well, that's a matter of perspective, isn't it?
you never read that email forward from like 1999.
Everyone press start.
Life
It's the
short,
longest thing you do.
Play hard.
Where's
Vote
the
for-
start?
Just,
Vote
why don't
for
we just?
change map.
Done.
Okay.
How do you vote?
Oh wait, this is a different map. We're good. Disregard.
Wait, I want to change the map. I just voted.
Oh,
Yep. There
there
we
it
go. All
goes.
right.
I
Amazing.
don't give a shit about your votes anymore.
Okay.
I didn't realize that the map changed
Oh,
whenever you wanted it to.
life is strange. Life is
my-
short. Life is hard.
Did we change?
Same.
Just another day at the office. When the lobby works fine, how can we ruin it?
You want to go to that same one?
It doesn't matter.
I want to vote. I want to
The map-
exercise
We'll
The
go to
map
Pop
is
2.
my democratic
irrelevant.
process.
Pop 2.
Life is a beach.
Have you seen the Canadian only ketchup Doritos? Yes, I have.
Wait, what?
We do have
There's
ketchup flavored
Doritos?
Doritos in Canada.
Wow.
Seems alright.
No,
We have
that's
ketchup chips.
disgusting. That seems
Like ketchup chips are one of those things in like Canadian cuisine that whenever Americans come here, they're like, "What is this?" And I get it because it's a little weird, but
What is this?
I think they're okay. But I've never had the Doritos because I would
Oh.
never buy ketchup chips
I saw-
because I'm an adult.
Something about like Doritos marketed for women.
Well,
What?
that's
Like-
good.
We don't have gender neutral Doritos now? Like why?
Well, now that there's Doritos for women, they can stop eating my Doritos.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more Doritos.
Get outta
It's a
here.
problem you regularly have. Women just taking your Doritos.
What are they, like pink or something?
I think the implication was they were smaller and they don't crunch as much, which I don't
Why?
fully understand that.
That's
So
the
you
whole
could-
point of Doritos.
You know
I
what?
know.
You know what they
Yeah,
call
For
them?
men, maybe.
You know,
What?
hey, you know what they call them?
What?
No.
Discretos.
Oh, that's a better
They
name.
don't.
Brian, I don't think
Thank
we're
you.
supposed to go down there.
Yeah, this is not a shortcut.
Oh
Well,
my
it's a
God.
shortcut to like a river made of volcanic ash, but
I thought you were gonna say lava.
yeah, but then everyone always makes fun of me when I say lava, so
I like
Do you
lava.
actually say lava?
why
Benny
do
lava.
we every week we have another
You remember that good one?
mispronounced word.
Benny Lava?
Benny, I know that one.
Oh,
It's,
Nick's gonna win.
Oh.
It's too
He
late.
got 0 points though, so it's okay.
I barely got enough momentum to get up into the thing.
that's why I say magma at all times.
Magma, actually, is how it's
I
pronounced.
don't like the way you said that.
Magma?
Magma.
I hate when they try to like target girls and they do it in such a terrible way. They just like make it pink or like put eyelashes on it.
Yeah.
Like Miss Pac-Man
Like those cars?
was just Pac-Man with eyelashes, right?
Yeah.
But it
Well, and
actually
she was a
kinda
woman.
worked.
He had a bow.
They made
Okay.
that like Nerf gun
Nice.
that was like a weird bow and arrow, but it was like the Women's Liberator or some ridiculous name.
What?
Did they call it the Women's
No, but
Liberator?
it was some name that was like Liberator, but it wasn't Liberator. Liberator
Oh my God, they're
Medical
health
sells
bars.
catheters, I believe.
What the? I didn't expect anyone to be this far back off.
Hey, fuck you, dude. That's
Oh,
just
the
rude.
Rebel.
Oh,
R-E-B-E-L-L-E.
Rude.
I was like, I'm just gonna clean up with all of these
Oh.
targets. And then,
No.
No, I'm dead.
Okay, I like my name better.
I've been struggling.
Ryan, what are you doing?
I fell off even though I was
Oh
ahead
my
there for a
God.
second. It felt good.
Oh, I see that. This is the first time I've even seen the skee ball thing.
Let's-
I've never
I
seen
was
it.
first and then I fell off.
No, no,
Oh.
no, no.
Oh.
You're still winning. God.
I don't know, man. I don't like to say this because it sounds really kind of like, well, it's ridiculous. Pardon me, but I feel like I'm sort of immune to advertising, at least like mass advertising. Whenever I see an ad, I don't actually understand how advertising works, which is probably not the right thing to say in this industry. But like, I don't think in the last 5 years I've seen an ad for something on TV or online and been like, I gotta get that.
I don't think it's more about like brand awareness. Like this shit is out there.
Okay, so I'm aware of Tide. You know what I buy when I go to the grocery store? The cheapest detergent available.
Well, all right.
It's a numbers game. They're trying to plant the seed, and then at the right moment they trigger that impulse for you to buy when it is, when you can actually buy it.
I can buy Tide. I'm in that tax bracket.
You're not in the department store buying Tide right now, is what I mean.
That's correct, yeah.
Did you get it like a 1?
I did get a 1.
Oh shit, I actually won once. I rarely win this game.
I'm sure advertising had nothing to do with you purchasing Monster Hunter. Excuse me, chat. I got a review copy. I did buy 2 Buick Enclaves this weekend, though.
Should we switch to war after this one?
Sure, that sounds good to me.
I mean, I think advertising works really well on kids. I think like a lot of things, I still remember the ads for it or like the jingles,
Absolutely.
You think how much like cereal our parents bought because we saw it on TV?
I miss the jingles.
And it was because you wanted the toy, right? Like I just wanted the toy in the box. Or like Lunchables.
Brian was just eating one of those.
That's for adults. Just ask Brian.
I just have one of those today. So
hey,
okay.
Josh,
I'm not proud about it.
What'd I do?
You
I
killed
was
me.
just very, very hungry.
Did you have it coming?
Yeah.
Sounds like you might have had it coming.
Whee! Wow, this map's cool.
This game's got like some pretty amazing art design.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're right. I did buy a lot of board games, and I convinced my parents to buy a lot of cereal, and probably video games as well. But like, I don't know. Now I'm just like,
Wait, I didn't make it?
I feel like they just wasted my time.
Did you buy
gotta go to the
Gator
cannon.
Golf? What could
I
be
went
greater
to the
than Golf with a
cannon.
Gator?
Oh, there should be like a ramp or something that will blow you up to the level that you desire.
Well, when you fall down, it just respawns you where you want to go.
Oh,
You don't need to.
No, there's a man with a target down there.
Oh, frig. I had the opposite problem. I went too far.
Oh, Josh is already there.
Ah, son of a bitch!
But he missed.
Oh,
I feel the same way.
No.
Like, you guys, how often do you check your mail?
Never.
What
Okay,
mail?
see,
My
that
physical
seems
mail?
like- Yeah,
Got him!
Of course
I got him!
Of course, your physical mail. I know we're all checking our email like once an hour, so.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
yeah. Email's great. Email's fine.
I get my physical mail once a day.
Never.
Once a day, okay. If I ever get a letter from like a business or a charity or something that straddles the line, they've almost guaranteed that I will never give them my business unless I have no choice. Like the second I go into the mailbox and there's like an advertisement for Radio Shack, I'm like, you just made my shopping decision that much easier.
Uh-oh.
You sent me garbage to a personal mailbox.
They want someone to throw it away. It might as well be you.
I'm happy to oblige them there, but like we live in an apartment building and then next to the mailbox there's just a big garbage can. So sometimes I don't even go check the mail. I just look and I see in the garbage can there's like a bunch of Subway flyers or something and I go,
So you know
hey,
what's coming.
Yeah, it's like having an invisible or a transparent mailbox.
You should be able to set up like spam filters with literal real mail where if you see one of these, someone take this and throw it away for me.
I was actually like, so, sometimes you go to somebody's door and it'll say like no solicitors.
Except the Solicitor General.
Can you do that? Can you just be like, it's illegal for a salesman to come here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put
Do
the sign up.
salesmen just still come to you?
But not, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm in an
you can.
apartment
Yeah,
building,
for sure.
I mean, I feel like, why doesn't everybody have a no solicitors sign up then?
They don't know.
They're unaware of the cheat codes?
Well, I mean, it used to be that you could be on the no-call list, and then they're like, no, we reset that every year, so now you're not on the no-call list again.
You're on the
everyone
I've
call
been getting
list.
so much spam, like phone calls lately. And once, David actually was like, can you take me off your list? And she goes, no. and she just kept talking until we hung up.
That's such BS.
She actually just said no, and then kept going.
Rad. I want to hang out with that.
Like,
The next line should have been like, I need to speak to your manager, because that's crazy.
Well, what's her end game? Like, she thinks after she says that,
Yeah, I'm gonna trick you into buying
something.
That's just bullies you into buying.
I'm
shit.
gonna Jedi mind trick you into buying.
I've been getting a call from the same number once a week for like 4 years. And every time it comes in, I Google it and I look at like the caller ID info on Google to see who it is. And I'm like, oh, that's right. It's just this person again. I've never once picked up. I have no idea what they want.
They just want to talk to you. It's me, actually. It's you. Yeah.
That's like level 2 misanthropic, and then level 3 is like you don't even Google it anymore. You just say decline.
Oh no! I was
That's probably
gonna
what
actually
it
make it to the ski thing, but I didn't make it to the cannon.
Oh, the
sad
buildings!
now.
Why
The
did they
other
put
thing-
them there?
The other thing that happens to me all the time now, I
Oh,
talk about
okay.
this in an Isaac episode that comes out in like 2 weeks, but I got a call and they left a voicemail. So instantly it's like, 8 out of 10 anxiety. What's going on here? So I go check the voicemail and it's in the middle of like a robocall. And they're saying like, it will only take a minute of your time. Please call us back to answer our survey about whether you have a home phone with a landline or exclusively cellular telephone service. I'm like, what kind of jacked up business are you running where you're going to call people and leave a message to have them call you back to answer a survey? Like, what's the efficacy of that particular sales technique? Like 1 in 10,000?
That seems
Beyond
generous.
Like, the only people calling you back are going to have home phones because they're 100 years old. Like, I'm not trying to be too ageist here, but your own.
What team?
Well, you have to join Team 1.
I have an anecdote from Sila5. Says, as someone who's done a variety of door knocking things, we justify to ourselves why the sign doesn't apply to us. Like I did political campaigning, as we weren't selling anything, but asking for votes who would ignore the no salesman sign. Everybody's got an answer.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, but like, I don't know. I mean, I don't live in a house. I feel like I'm just never gonna answer my door when people knock.
Oh, you just don't answer it at all. You just let them leave.
Well, like, I feel like if, I've ordered a pizza and someone knocks on the door, I'll open it. But otherwise, if someone knocks on my door, I'm not opening it.
Ever? That's a good idea. I should try doing that.
I don't want to
in this
talk.
game. There's 2 teams reversing each other, and so like you pick like one of your boulders and like a bunch of like these things down at the bottom to prevent the other
I
boulders.
only have everything I have is the stuff that's like. Nothing's unlocked. Nothing's unlocked.
That's fine. You're gonna be great.
I took like a kind of a basic assortment of stuff just to.
I have a catapult, a war elephant, and tower, and those are the only 3 things I have available. And I have 1 boulder, normal one.
For some reason, Hafu keeps unmuting, so she keeps having to be remuted again. No, the in-game, so I keep hearing an echo, but like I set it off, and then it comes back on again.
You can't get rid of her. She's here to stay.
It's fine. It's just weird.
Wait, this match started, but I don't see anything.
We don't.
So the wind is flowing from like the direction of where they're going to be starting. So normally the meta is build as close to the rear as possible, so you stop their momentum from breaking our castle.
The rear?
So go to, if you see like on your map, like if there's like a castle icon, you want to like start building as much as you can like around that area.
The map? What map? Oh, I see the map. Okay. Okay.
Oh no.
But I have no money. Oh, I have money. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, you got some dollars.
Oh, I'm rich.
Yeah, you feel like
you got some ducats.
Not to interrupt the strategizing, which is necessary, but I don't want to talk to anybody that I didn't make a plan to talk to. If I made a plan to talk to you, that's fine, but I don't want you just coming to my door and being like, "Hey, vote for this guy."
Sets a dangerous precedent. Anyone can come to the door.
I got things to do.
Yeah, get the hell out of my door.
Yeah, I paid for this door slowly over the course of 30 years, probably. You think you're entitled to the door? Don't even touch the door. That's my property.
Okay, I'm done
Why
building.
is it the door is acceptable to touch? If you came in and touched my kitchen counters, I could tell you to F
Hafu,
off.
at some point you're gonna hear like some and that means you could press a button, and that button should be told to you on your screen, and that will make you go.
The stronger your boulder, the longer it takes to build, so you get less shots at the door. The goal is to break down the opponent's door, by the way. I don't think we ever said that.
Oh, yeah. You want to get to the end with as much speed as possible, and then you run into their door and it loses HP.
And as much strength to your, or integrity to your boulder, because if you take a lot of damage, you hit for less.
Oh, ready. So I just...
There's only about 1 million things to keep in mind, so don't worry about it
It's
too
like
much.
oddly confusing yet simple in a way. This game is weird.
Very true. Oh, my lord.
Nope, I think it's just confusing for me, but
But when you hit the door
Yeah.
a few times, you'll get what we mean.
Yeah, just get to the end. It's
oh, but I've never did that in the obstacle course, so I don't see
it's
how
okay.
you think it's gonna start now.
You'll definitely get to
and
the
this
end.
time, yeah, you're not like timed at this go.
It's based on
Okay.
who breaks the other door first, so you always get 2 or 3 shots at least.
Yeah.
All right, and I didn't make it to the door.
I love.
Oh, did you die?
I was like, hey, maybe I'll take things on the easy side here because it's Hafu's first game. I get to the end of your course, it's just battleships and chimeras.
Your course is too, man. Your course is hell.
Well, I did not. All I put were catapults and towers, man.
Well,
I did
you
it.
know?
Blame me.
Oh my God, there's a giant lion on my face.
Yeah, they'll bite you.
How do I get this thing off me? I'm
Usually,
sorry. Oh
I think
my
you just
God.
jump over and
Oh
over.
my God.
Those kitties have some bite. Meh.
Boom. 140 mid strength. That can't be good.
I think I did 140.
Oh, we're rich.
You did more than me. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Let's get some lions in here. We gotta get more lions.
How was your weekend, Josh?
It was good. I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Oh Lord.
Which one is
So
Kai?
That was fun. Kai is DBZ, but like in minus 40 episodes of DBZ.
What?
So like they cut out all of the fucking filler, and it's so
Oh.
great. Yeah.
Is that like edited
like-
for TV kind of version?
What do you mean?
Like they cut out all the filler because they wanted to show it on some cable channel?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
They cut it out because
what Nick is
there's
asking
too-
is
there's-
this an official product or is it a fan?
It's official. Yeah.
Thank you.
Because the expression that it's DBZ in minus 40 episodes fundamentally makes no sense.
Are you joking? Yes, it does.
I heard a
considering
temperature,
they have
honestly.
Yeah,
40 episodes of garbage that is like completely unnecessary that they're able to remove is astounding.
It's an edited version of. It's a truncated
Yeah,
version of Dragon Ball.
truncated. That's a perfect word for DBZ. Trunkscated.
Yeah, I get it.
I wanna watch this. Do I have to go when it's ready? Should I just press ready?
Just roll when it's ready.
But I wanna
Yeah.
watch you guys fail my course.
Usually,
there's a little thing in
Oh
the
my God, you can just go around my towers.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm upset now.
You can also drop lightning bolts on people while they're going to try and slow them down. So you can do like a combo damage that way.
How do you?
The farthest left on the toolbar is the lightnings. And you have infinite of those, so you can always do them.
But there's a cooldown for like
Yeah, there's a cooldown.
oh, there we go.
Oh, I took out a ship.
Ah.
A ship?
One of the airships. I jumped up and hit it. Oh, I got grounded.
So when you said you watched it, did you watch the whole series or did you watch?
I'm watching the whole series, yeah.
Like how far in are you? Frieza Saga?
And nearing the so Frieza just went to like mode 2 in
Mode
this one.
2 Frieza.
This is insane.
It's really good. I like it a lot.
Has Krillin exploded yet?
Which time?
He only explodes once.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the other
Or
one.
did they cut that out because
No, I don't know. I don't
It's a
think
bridge.
so.
If
Not
Krillin
yet.
explodes and there's only his mouth left, can
No,
you put
Krillin
a Zensu
just
bean
got-
in it?
Krillin just got stabbed in the belly.
Lame.
I only did 92.
It's all right, Hafu. You did great.
Thanks.
How much would regenerate from a Zensu bean if there was almost none left?
A sensu bean?
Yeah.
Sensu beans heal you like 100%.
Yeah, but like if you're just a mouth.
What do you mean?
Like say Cell shot a laser through Krillin and exploded him, so all that's left was his mouth and his head is gone mostly.
Well, I think he would need to digest it.
Oh, he has to chew it.
How can you have just a mouth? Because a mouth is just a hole.
Yeah, it's just like a hole.
I mean, like a jaw attached to the upper part of a jaw with a tongue hanging out and some teeth.
All right.
If you're just a mouth, can you eat?
Oh, it's a very philosophical question for a show of this intellectual weight class.
Part of eating is digesting, and if you can't follow through, I guess you're not eating, so...
I did 50 goddamn damage.
I hope Krillin never becomes just a mouth.
I remember I felt betrayed the first time the internet actually existed, and I looked up Dragon Ball Z stuff, and I was like, this show aired in, like, fucking 1992 or something. I thought they were making them, like, in downtown Tokyo at the time that I was watching them.
Oh, no.
That was not the case.
That's sad that you felt betrayed. I mean, it was still fun to watch, though.
Well, I was like, why am I watching some old garbage when I could be watching new hotness?
New garbage.
Like the Fairly Odd Parents or something.
New garbage, like Super. I don't even know if it's really garbage. I've just heard that from Rob.
I know a lot of people who watch Super.
Yeah.
David watches Super. And he's like up to date on it. Watches it every week.
I know Beerus is cool.
It's just still the same thing. I mean, I watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid, and it's just like yelling nonstop, you know?
That's why
like,
this one is so much better.
And now there's
so
an old cat.
Yelling.
An old cat and a purple penis man.
It's
I saw that guy.
It's amazing.
Oh yeah, okay, I know who you're talking about. When I looked him up, I was like, yeah, this guy looks like a big old purple dick, and he does.
Yeah.
This is
my
the
God, my boulder
longest
is
game.
not getting through. There's a giant ram.
Yeah.
And just a million of these like lions that won't fuck off.
I love
Holy
lions.
shit.
Hafu, you're doing great. Just get to the end. Just hit your boulder to that
86.
door. Hell yeah. You did more than I did last time.
When we put all the lions down, I call it the Alliance.
I get it.
Oh my.
Every Dragon Ball Z character can be identified by one single trait. Is that so?
Yeah,
Wow.
they're all yelling. That's it.
It's good to yell. It
They
charges
were
up your
all
ki.
Yelling. I just don't understand. It reminds me a lot of like Street Fighter, how there's like 8 characters that are actually just like Ken.
Ryu skins.
Yeah, exactly. Like Ken is just like American Ryu, and like I'm like, okay, you got Goku, and then Gohan is just young Goku.
Yeah.
And then like Vegeta is just angry Goku, and then and then they start merging with each other.
Yeah.
You got Go Tanks, Go Tens.
Gotenks is actually like the worst character. No one cares about Goten and Trunks.
There's also like many levels of different colored hair Gokus now. So there's like yellow hair, which is traditional. Well, there's black hair, which is traditional.
Oh,
Then
I think
there's
I
yellow
killed
hair.
Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan's dead.
I'm actually like I feel a little betrayed because like
no.
I made the maze deliberately kind of gentle, and then there's just one fuck you corridor on yours that I actually can't get past.
So then we have blue hair Goku and now pink hair Goku?
Well, but even then there's like Yamcha. Yamcha's just Goku who can't go blonde.
No, that's because Akira Toriyama draws all the characters kind of the same.
Oh my God, how do you guys know all these characters?
Look,
We've been
we're
adolescents.
nerds.
I watched it too as a kid.
I've also been playing Fighter Z again, so like it's refreshed in my mind.
And then Tien is just like, it's not enough that there's like
3-eyed Goku.
Well, that's the thing. There's like bad Gokus, and then there's Krillin, who is not Goku. He's just
Small,
bald.
short Goku.
He's bald. No, he's bald.
Yamcha's
He's a bald
Goku with
man.
scars.
But then Tien is just like tall Krillin. Like it's like the characters are
I
exclusively
get it.
defined by their hair.
Isn't Krillin the one with no nose?
Yes.
Yes, Krillin has.
Okay, I remember.
But he does
I
have
loved
6
him in
dots.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does have dots. His head is a Dragon Ball. I just remember that one episode where he fights a really smelly guy, and then Goku yells, "Krillin, you don't have a nose!" and then that's how he beats him. And I was like, "Oh my God, oh, that's the best episode."
Krillin thought he was in trouble until he remembered he had no nose,
yeah,
and then it was
he couldn't
good.
smell.
Does he really? Is that canon? Like he can't smell?
I mean,
shit.
once he realized he had no nose, he won.
That's so rad.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's a good answer.
Actually, fuck this portion of your maze.
I died.
Yeah, it's not possible to make it through. Yep, here we go again.
This is actually probably the longest round we've ever played of this. Are you gonna die again?
It's greatest.
Look at
57.
your health bar. You have absolutely 0 health on your health bar.
Who?
You guys, but you pulled it out anyway because you're killing us every time.
Please just destroy us so I can make you as miserable as you're making me.
I don't even have cool things I can play. You guys have like rams and like
Come on.
lions that are just clubs.
Let's
Dang.
go! Me and you, Hafu, the ultimate team.
Oh no.
What do you mean the egg keeps taking the same path? It's a straight line.
Let's go!
The alliance could not prevail.
Oh
Bad, that's over.
my god, my character is just doing the jig.
Yep.
Some jiggery
It's a victory
pokery right
dance.
there.
That was rad.
Jiggery pokery.
I wish you hadn't doubled down on it.
What? You don't like that word?
Something to just adding, just it's uncomfortable. Is all I'm gonna say.
It's like adding insult to injury.
Wait, what was the word?
He doesn't like jiggery
No, it's-
pokery.
Something about the way you say it just doesn't feel right.
Jiggery pokery.
It
is
feels like
no
you're
big deal.
saying something you shouldn't be able to
Well, I'm
say.
not saying anything I'm not supposed to say. It's fine.
What did you say?
Jiggery pokery.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm-
that sounds that's a little weird.
It's not
Thank you.
weird.
It's a little weird.
It's a real
I would
Try
thing.
the jiggery pokery.
might not want to say that
All right,
so much.
See, for some reason when Hafu says it, it's like not as bad.
Oh, okay. This
All right,
is
so
this is an
basically-
inside job. I don't approve.
I have a new weapon.
Basically, fuck all of you. And sure, okay, here we go. Elephant, battleships, fireworks cannons,
Prepare.
whales, lions. Let's go.
To suck on the alliance.
All I have are I have elephants now.
Throw some sticky cows in the mix if you got any. Those are good.
I don't have. I only have 4 things.
Oh, okay.
I have towers, war elephants, ballistas, and catapults. That's all I got access to, man.
That's fine. We'll make do.
I also watched. So I've talked to you before about a show called Extreme Animal Obsessions. It only has 2 episodes on Netflix. So, and I was saying, like, I think it's fake.
I was saying.
Everybody's slandering me, saying I want my significant other to eat dog food. I don't want that.
Why
What?
do you want that to
I
happen?
don't want that. I just said it was a better problem to have than like severe alcoholism.
No, the way it started is you said, what's wrong with eating dog food? It could be worse. Which is literally true, but also kind of ridiculous.
Well, all right. At the end of the day, I want the record to show that I do not approve of eating dog food, and I don't want anyone
Okay.
eating dog food.
You don't want anyone to eat dog food? What
Not
about dogs?
anyone.
Dogs are not
complete
ones.
reversal.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So like anyway, so there's a dude who eats dog food on the show, and I was like, this is fake. 'cause
What?
This guy is an actor. It's about people who are like they're obsessed with animals in one way or another.
want
So like
dog
some
food
people
in
eat
their mouth.
roadkill. This one dude eats like a dog, like he eats dog food out
He
of
eats a dog?
A dog.
It's already ridiculous. We don't need to slander it to make it more ridiculous. It's already at peak ridiculousness. Anyway, I've watched another episode of it. I've come around. I don't think the show is fake. I think Dog Man was made up, but other people on the
What?
show.
Are you on my team?
No, it's me and Hafu.
That's me.
Me and
Ryan, where are you building?
I'm building at a choke point up here.
Why?
I've played strategy games in my life before.
Yeah, that's the wrong. All right. You know what? I trust you.
Why did you interrupt my anecdote, you son of a
sorry.
bitch? I had momentum.
I did.
I can't get back to it now.
Josh
Bill
is a
said it.
lion to you right now.
I'm mad.
You should be. I'm sorry. What were you talking about? I wasn't even
No,
listening.
what?
It was some
Now I'm
deep jiggery
intrigued.
pokery.
We were all. Please stop. We were already like midway through the anecdote. Now I got to start over from zero.
Okay.
So the
Well,
point
it shouldn't have been such a boring anecdote, I guess.
It's not a boring.
It did
anecdote.
take
It's
a
boring
long
than why are you
time.
building in this spot.
I don't even remember what it was about anymore, to be honest.
Oh,
Do you?
you try to do an intellectual show.
it was extreme animals.
Thank you,
Oh,
Hafu.
yeah.
At least somebody's listening. So the thing is,
You want to hit the door at full strength, Ryan?
all right, I might actually leave the Discord call. I might just leave.
It's a bluff.
It's not a bluff. I've done it before.
Yeah, he has done it before.
It's always the same people. The anecdote is silly. Let it be silly. We don't need to be silly on top of the anecdote. But this man was eating dog food, and I was like, I don't buy it. I don't believe that it's a real situation that this man is eating dog food, because he's just too much like an actor. And his wife was too nice, because his wife was like, I'd really like my husband to stop eating dog food, but and I'm like, I think if this was actually real, she would be like, I'm gonna divorce this guy because he's a dog. He showers with his dog, he eats dog biscuits, etc., etc. But then in the second episode, it got real. There was an old lady who started dressing up like a pony, and then she would like wear a bridle and all leather like equestrian gear.
Did they strut her around in circles? Because I think I've seen that.
Yes. And she was giving people rides. Like she was carrying a buggy behind her and giving people rides, and her daughter was like, yeah, I don't really know what happened to my mom, but she is a pony now, and it's weird. And like her daughter came around and was like, this is the first time I've ever seen my mom as a pony, and I hate it because it's seriously it's seriously weird. And then the mom was like, it's not weird. It's not weird. If you love something, you just do it. That's life. It's not weird. And everyone was like, it's kind of
Why is this line trying to get me?
Then it got weirder because the producers, I'm assuming, forced the mother to give the daughter a ride on her horse and buggy.
Why did the producers do this?
The whole time I was like, this is too much. And then there was a dude, and he was like 100 years old, and his face is like redder than an RGB value of 25500. And his whole lot in life was he makes golf putters out of bull penises that he like twists around a pole and lacquers. And then he was trying to sell them to like the golf pro shop. And I was like, this show is actually real. This show is, and there was a dude who cooked a bunch of roadkill, and he served it to people at a dinner party and was like, hey, check it out. Here's the corpse of the badger you just ate. And everyone was like, dude, that's not cool.
He didn't tell them they were going to eat roadkill?
I don't really know, to be honest with you. It seems like it's highly unethical.
You better tell me if we're eating roadkill for dinner. That goes for everyone on this call right now.
It was a little suspicious because people were like, why are we being interviewed before we go to this guy's dinner party? Just seems like a normal party.
Ryan, I support you building at this choke point.
Thanks, Dad.
Have you seen Hannibal?
Yes.
Where they like suggest the TV show.
The television program.
Yeah. And he likes he's like a master chef as well. And it's kind of implied that he like serves his guests human.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like, more than implied.
Really good.
Doesn't he serve?
What is it? And he just like kind of like coughs and it's like it's like a rare fish or something. And they always buy it. They're like, oh, it's delicious.
Doesn't he serve a man his own brain?
That's in the movie Hannibal, starring Ray Liotta.
I feel like I would have a problem with eating my own brain.
Dude, what
I think he'd be
gets
dead.
me about the television show Hannibal is that everybody wants to be Hannibal's friend, and nobody calls him out for being incredibly weird, even if he was not a cannibal. I was going to call him a cannonball because of what we're playing.
Oh, shit.
Did we win? We won!
You just got to run over them.
Hafu's unfucking defeated.
Yay! Oh my god, I'm doing the jig at double speed now.
Did you squish him?
Wait, but we're still...
Yeah, you got to squish him, Hafu.
Don't worry.
I killed him.
Squish him. Thank you.
No.
That's the final step.
I didn't know.
It's okay. Hannibal the show. He always invites people over for dinner, and they're like, oh, this is delicious. What is it? And he goes off on some philosophical tangent like, the weakest lamb makes the freshest meat. I've cured their livers with a little bit of salt and a pickled vinaigrette, and then this is when you eat the organ meat of the weakest lamb, you become ergo stronger. And everyone's like, this guy's really cool. I really like hanging out with Hannibal. Nobody goes, Hannibal's a fucking weirdo. And I think he's got like corpses under the floorboards. They're always like
you have to be nice, otherwise you're gonna get eaten. You gotta just
He eats nice people too, though. Well, a couple of times. You know, he does eat some people in the show when you go, they deserved it. But
is he like Cannibal Dexter version? Is that what he does?
Well, he's like chaotic Dexter.
Equal opportunity cannibal.
Yeah, he'll eat anything.
I accidentally started when I shouldn't have. That's all right.
That's all right.
All right, so like, let's win one.
Gotta get those sticky cows.
So like, technically, Ryan's the only one who hasn't won anything today.
That's correct. Yes. You don't have to tell. I'm not particularly strong at this game.
I love this game so much.
I know now Ryan has watched the black and white Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
And you did not find it particularly strong.
No, that sucked really bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, huh?
I thought also that everyone's like, it's too artistic. Why is it in black and white? I'll tell you why it's in black and white. Because if they did it in color, the robot would have looked like friggin' garbage.
I think you're right, actually.
It's the whole reason that they did that in black and white, is so that the Roomba with the knife attached to it wouldn't be like looking so ridiculous. I don't want to spoil Black Mirror. It's still like so new, and I don't even know if Hafu watches it. So like, I mean, you know, at some point maybe that. All right. It's just I didn't think it was a very good episode. I haven't actually finished it. There's like 6 minutes left, but
there's a couple parts where I was like actually laughing a little bit. Like, how did this happen? I didn't think it was as bad as everybody else, though. It was like
the
fine.
thing is, like, even when Black Mirror is bad, it's at least like kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you tried to do something cool and failed, but there's actually like
dope, man.
Dude, there's a couple of episodes of this season of Black Mirror where I'm like, this is a parody of Black Mirror. You know, like season 3, people were like, it's not quite as strong as previous seasons, and you know, you can make fun of it, but like by saying like, what if technology but bad? And then they were like, oh, people love that. So what if it gets to the point of absurdity, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Josh, we're gonna win.
Yeah, we are.
Hafu's never lost.
Yeah, but you've never won.
Yeah.
So it's an unstoppable force versus an unmovable.
Something's got to change. Just like The Last Jedi is a parody of Star Wars, ban this person, please.
Last Jedi was good. I like
it. It was pretty alright.
Yeah. Joshua. No!
I don't even know where I'm supposed to go.
I thought you were going to say I didn't even know they came out with a new Jedi movie.
A new Jedi movie.
I haven't watched the last 2 Star Wars. But
Like,
I tried, and I fell
The Force
asleep.
Awakens and The Last Jedi.
The one with the girl?
Rogue One?
Yeah, I started watching that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I haven't
fell
watched
asleep,
Rogue One either.
Yeah, need more Doritos for women.
More Doritos
What
for
was it?
women.
Discretos? Discretos?
Rogue One is pretty okay.
Yeah, Rogue One was good.
No, it's like people in chat are like, The Last Jedi is
What
one
the
of the
fuck?
worst movies ever. That's not true. It's just actually, like, if you don't like it, that's one thing.
You're just
One of the
biased
worst
against
movies
Green Milk.
ever is a ridiculous opinion. I can show you some movies.
Am I doing my own map?
They'll make your head spin.
Yeah, you're on your own.
Why am I on my own?
You're online. You're not.
It looks the same as mine.
You gotta tune into movie night if you think that's the worst movie ever, because the last movie we watched on movie night with Rob was maybe actually the worst movie ever.
Not God's Gun, but
No, the newer one than that, even.
Oh Lord.
It was, I think that was personally the worst movie we've watched on movie night, and we've been doing this for like 4 months now.
Was it The Last Jedi?
No.
There you go. I think like Star Wars has like a Zelda thing going on, but this analogy was a lot stronger before Breath of the Wild came out and was like universally beloved.
That's a good movie.
It's a video game, but sure, yeah.
that's
It's a pretty decent movie. Yeah.
It's all right. You're not really in the industry, so I'll let that one pass. But you know, I kind of think that like when The Force Awakens came out, people were like, it's just a rehash. Like they should take more bold artistic choices. Otherwise, it's just the same thing. And then The Last Jedi or Rogue One came out, and people were like, well, you already know everything that's gonna happen. Like, why can't it be more like bombastic, like The Force Awakens? Then The Last Jedi came out, and everybody was like, I hate The Last Jedi. What happened to all my fan favorite characters from the last 2 movies? And then I think like J.J. Abrams is gonna make Episode 9, and everyone's gonna be like, it's just Return of the Jedi again. Like,
Yeah.
it's the best recent Star Wars is gonna be the second to last one every single time.
You know, speaking of bold decisions, I think the decisions we're making in this game couldn't get much bolder.
because it's rocks.
Yeah.
Because I get it.
Ah!
Help. No.
I agree that I'm also knowing right now. No!
The lions are so silly when they come down for you.
I'm not even moving.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of things stopping me. It's a little frustrating, but I'll make it.
I kind of feel like I'm the unstoppable force. Or am I the unmovable object? I don't know, but I'm the reason.
And the reason is you.
Oh, great song, great video.
I'll take it.
Papa John's.
Bo in the house.
Okay.
Bo in the house.
We need more at the end.
Yes. I have 105 gold. So
How are you guys feeling about our gauntlet at the end? You liking it or no?
No.
No.
It's
Okay.
been amazing for me so far. Yeah, did anyone watch the Cloverfield Paradox?
No,
The
I
new
wanted to.
Cloverfield
I want to
movie?
watch it like tonight or tomorrow.
What is that? What is that about?
Well, it's part of the Cloververse. So in like 2008, this monster, it's a real thing.
It's just a great name. I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah. Yeah, Cloververse is good.
2008, this movie Cloverfield came out, which you're probably familiar with. It's like kind of like a big Godzilla type monster movie.
Nope. Don't know
Okay.
it.
But
It
it
had
was
shaky
like
cam?
noteworthy. Yeah, because it was supposed to be like found footage. It was okay, but then like I think it aged relatively well. Like people have fond memories of it. And then 2 years ago, this movie called 10 Cloverfield Lane came out.
It's good.
And it was
Which
really
video game?
good. I love that
It was
movie.
really, really good. And people were like, you know, they didn't expect there to be some kind of like cinematic universe for Cloverfield. It seemed like a one and done sort of thing. So they started teasing like world building stuff and people were getting really interested in it. And then during the Super Bowl, they were just like, hey, the third one's coming out. It's out now. Like it's literally just on Netflix. And I haven't seen it yet, but I heard really bad things.
Oh, no.
Really?
But it's still cool that like they did the thing that we always wanted like Nintendo to do whenever we'd watch E3 as an 8-year-old. We'd be like, what if Nintendo was just like the new Zelda's done and it's out right now? So I'm happy that they did it because it's kind of like a bold choice.
I'm
But,
loving the
apparently
jokes.
movie is like,
They're like the next Cloverfield. They'll throw it in your open window and it'll just be in your house.
I don't know about this one. My friend, I don't think I can make it to the end.
Good.
What do you mean good?
You're on my team, Hafu. I'm rooting
What?
against you.
yeah, that's fair.
It's me and Josh.
I will watch it actually because like I really like bad creature sci-fi.
Why did 96?
Like they don't make it felt like in like 1995 to 2005
Shit.
maybe like 6 times a year there was like a movie where they're like, hey, we're in a space station and then like an alien's here now, or like we accidentally opened up a wormhole and now your face is made of exclusively a lot of teeth.
Got
Yes.
But
The
now it
Northernlion
like
streak lives.
I'm in the middle of talking. Is all I'm asking here is while talking to not be interrupted. Nobody cares who wins in Rock of Ages.
Are you still talking about
There's an anecdote.
the universe of?
I don't care about losing. I care about losing the conversational momentum.
You're talking about the Cloverfield universe still.
No, I'm talking about I was going to spin it into some Event Horizon stuff.
Oh my god!
What's cool
like
about
that's-
Cloverfield is they kept the mystery going for this whole thing. Most of the
Hey,
time,
let's pivot. Let's pivot.
they
let's
blow
pivot.
it.
Let's pivot.
Let's pivot. Let's go to golf.
They blow
go.
it right away, actually, in monster movies, way too early. And so the suspense is gone. Once you lose the suspense, there's no more atmosphere. They do it in games all the time, too.
Have you seen, and dude, I don't want to go down this road, but that's why we're going to pivot to golf, by the way. But that's why I like Signs, and I still think Signs is really good because they
Signs.
just slowly drip the alien at you.
Science
You're like,
fiction.
Here's like an arm, here's a claw. And then
Oh.
eventually they're like, oh, here's the whole alien. And you're like, that's too much.
Yeah,
Signs
yeah.
is
Have you
a
seen Stranger
great movie.
Things?
Yes.
Because
Yep.
it's like the same thing. It's like scary until you see the monster.
Yeah. And then they're like, hey, you remember when one Demogorgon was scary? Here's 100 Demogorgons. And you're like, okay. What could be scarier than one Demogorgon? Is, well, what if you just multiplied it by 100?
I
You
really
do
like
golf
the
with your
second
friends,
season.
right?
Yeah.
Golf with your friends, yeah. Yeah, I like season 1 more, but I like season 2 still
I'm, like,
pretty decently.
At episode 5 of season 2, so I'm still like not exactly sure where they're going.
It's really good.
But I think it has something to do with 1,000 Demogorgons. Is what
Oh, you haven't seen 1,000 Demogorgons?
I have seen
yet.
one very large monster and not 1,000 Demogorgons.
There's Demogorgons.
I figured.
It does the Black Mirror thing where there's like one episode that everybody hates. And I think it's episode 7. I don't want to spoil it, but it's an episode that takes place away from the town of Hawkins, Indiana, mostly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still mad. What's the kid's name? Dustin, the one that finds the weird monster in his garbage, and he's like, "Yeah, no, this is normal. I'll just take care of this." Like, after what you've just been through with your friend, that's normal, and I'm just gonna take care of it. No problem. No big deal.
Kind of like tries to raise a demon, which is.
Yeah, that was weird.
I didn't think he was that dumb, really.
I mean, it's a dumb kid, and
He's a kid.
He's a kid,
girl.
yeah.
You do some dumb shit as a kid, right?
Yeah, you
That's
do.
true.
Person you like.
Josh has invited me to trade.
Oh, what you got?
All right, I'll tell you. Okay. Click here to trade. What do you want to trade, Josh? Here, 1 second. Okay, I got some stuff for you.
Okay.
I have a Goldman hat. Can't get those everywhere.
It's taking a long time to load my inventory.
Yeah, it is. Well, you gotta click your inventory and then like Steam things.
Here you go, Josh. I'm gonna give you a Player Unknown's Gamescom Invitational crate.
Dude, I have one of those too. You want to swap?
That could be worth a lot.
Please.
How do I? Where's
You got to go down to Player Unknown's Battlegrounds.
Okay.
And then wait. I'm not done yet because I want to sweeten the pot for you a little bit. So here in Witchit,
Witchit?
I'm gonna give you dark brown simple pants if you're interested in that. And then let me see what else I got here. Oh, hey, dude, another Witchit item from you.
Witchit.
A common hunter head. Okay. You play any H1Z1?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's Dr. Disrespect's shoulder pads. You can have those.
Thank you.
And then, well, you got to give me something now.
Yeah, obviously.
What's
And
that?
Give you Kitsune Henley.
Oh, the Kitsune Henley shirt. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to go to the culling here. Oh, no, it doesn't have any item. Dota 2.
Dota 2? Oh, yeah, I got some Dota.
Dota 2. All right, here's the Blade of Chaos Incarnate. You can take that.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna like that.
Is this on camera?
Here, I'll give you the hero.
Hey, what? Oh my God! Immortal alternate hero voice for Spectre.
Yeah, you're gonna like that,
dude. I even gave you something for golf with your friends right there. I gave you a cupcake ball.
Dude, that's good.
I want a cupcake ball.
I can send you. I got one too.
Golf with your.
I got an extra one, I should say.
Here, I'll give you this.
What is it? Eggs in golf with your friends? Dino Egg Nest Blue?
You play PUBG, Hafu?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I've never played it.
If you're gonna give me that, Josh, well then hold up here, because I gotta sweeten the pot, obviously.
I don't play it either. I was just gonna see if we could get it like crates going on or something.
There's some Jirate in Team Fortress 2.
Okay.
Oh, I have a lot of TF2 hats, I think.
So you just
TF2
give them to
hats.
Josh.
Fuck out of that.
Yeah, give me one of them.
All right, let's look at my inventory. What do we have here?
How do you look at your inventory?
Oh, I just invite him to trade.
Go into View menu in Steam, and then it's in the drop down there, towards the bottom.
You're like an infant. It's looking.
I'm not giving you my Twitch Prime balaclava, Josh. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's.
Well,
you're giving me Jirate.
Yeah.
Hey,
you give me Jirate, I'm gonna give you
Jirate the piss?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a jar of piss.
Oh, I remember. Oh, I miss TF2.
I miss piss.
Hey, so I have 3 different colors of combat pants in PUBG. What's that worth?
Ryan, are we ready to trade?
Yes, please. This is worth about 10 cents, I'd say.
Oh, that's shit. I have 2 colors of shirts and some high top trainers as well. They're not Yeezys though.
Additional confirmation. We are currently waiting for our trade partner to complete an additional verification step.
Yeah.
Once the partner completes this verification step, we will send an email to your address. Yeah. Ooh, ending in gmail.com.
Logging into my phone app right now. I gotta confirm this.
Anyway, I'm gonna invite you guys because this has gone on way too long.
Send offer.
Skins.
All done. There's nothing left to confirm. We're good, bud.
Thanks. It was a pleasure doing business with you. I just ripped him off. All right, I've invited all of you.
I've heard.
I did, Josh. Honestly, that crate might be worth like $2.
Yeah, dude.
Chat, what would you trade me for my PUBG high tops? I'm willing to give them away at a reasonable value.
You think you could just do that? And I mean this sincerely. Do you think that...
Did you get a Gamescom key?
I'm not giving you a key, you madman.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking if you got one.
No.
I got one.
I always wondered, like, what if you just, because we're like public personalities,
I'm not.
You just sold all your stuff on Steam at like at a premium because you owned it at some point.
There's a sniper rifle skin in Counter-Strike Go that just sold for $61,000, and it's signed, quote unquote, by some popular esports guy.
How? Because he owned it at one point.
And what I mean by signed is like his name is written in the skin.
Oh.
So it's not at all signed.
Like Hannibal.
Yeah, sort of like that. So that's a thing that happened recently.
There is a Seth Rollins emote. That's rad. How do I get that?
All right. I am going to start the game. Well, I mean, I don't want to blow up the market, but after Champions of Fire 2.0,
his name is Skadoodle.
We all signed a poster for Sonic Forces race battle.
Yes.
So that poster, one day you were gonna
How do I get it?
See that? Well, I don't know. You got to go work at Sega and then steal it, I guess.
Oh.
Wait, what is this
But
map?
that has 16 very valuable signatures on it.
I feel like this is like really floaty.
What is going on?
There is also no sound.
That's good.
Yeah, I also noticed no sound, so I put on the Castle Crashers music.
Excellent.
How am I wrong regarding the sign thing, Glasson? What do you mean?
If I paid you $1,000 to sign somebody's arm with a knife, would you do it? Only if it was Josh's arm.
These arms are crying. Yeah, what's wrong with that, Hafu?
No.
Never signed an arm with a knife before?
What's the weirdest thing you've signed?
A Minecraft sword. I'm gonna speak for Ryan.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
That's not even that weird. Yeah, it was literally the three of us all signing the same person's sword.
Yeah.
That's not that weird.
It's not that weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, the weirdest part was, like, when he pulled down his pants and showed us the sword.
Okay.
That didn't happen.
And it was a diamond. I mean, that was weird. It was also weird. I think it was the same guy who now would be like 20, which is hilarious. Oh, apparently we all have a score of 0 now.
Yeah, like,
what's going on?
My screen just, like, earthquaked.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
I'm on the first hole again?
Oh, wait, can you guys, like, shoot?
No, I only see the scoreboard.
I'm on the first hole again.
Yeah, I'm on the first hole, but I can totally play.
I can't get away with the leaderboard either.
I also cannot click retire because it just brings the mouse back to the center of the screen.
I can retire.
Don't want to be bitter about it, but like, can you just stop breaking your early access games?
Yeah, like, it was working.
They worked there was a point where they worked.
We're in the experimental build, right?
Are we retiring?
I had to quit.
I'll retire.
I
retired on
I
top.
retired.
Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top.
Our career's over.
Shine me till my heart stops.
But
Go ahead and envy me. I'm
that
golf's
same-
MVP.
That same kid made me record a video. Well, he asked, but I felt pressure nonetheless.
He made me record.
He made me record a video that said that his YouTube channel was better than Josh's YouTube channel, and then he found us the next day and was like, "Someone stole my cell phone."
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Well, fucking good,
And
karma.
so that video
Karma's
is
a
gone
bitch.
forever.
Was that the giraffe?
Yep.
Yes,
Steely
it
giraffe
was.
or something?
I mean, I don't want to just give out his name
Was that? I don't think it was. Yeah,
because
but-
you know we have a platform that could lead to him catching some flack. And now he's probably in like a second year of college and would be like, "What is this bullshit?" So I sent you an invite, Nick.
It was not Mathis, no. Didn't get it.
All right.
Try again.
Sometimes it doesn't catch.
It doesn't always take.
Doesn't
That's
always
it.
take.
Doesn't always take. This feels really floaty. Why?
The physics have not changed.
It feels like they have though, and that's good enough for me.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever signed, Hafu?
I'm trying to think. I mean, like people's heads, but that's not that weird.
Really? That's pretty weird.
Really?
Hafu, if I signed your head, you think that'd be like normal or what?
I mean, nothing like too crazy or bad. It's usually just like mouse pads, right?
You know what makes me feel really bad, but it's also kind of hilarious, is when you sign something for somebody with a Sharpie and it's clearly on like a laminated surface that's just gonna lose the signature in like 10 seconds. Like people will be like, hey, sign my PAX badge. And then I sign it and I look at it and it's already smudged and I'm like, that thing is coming off in like less than 45 seconds.
I still have PAX badges that I got signed that are still good.
I think if you sign them with like a certain kind of marker, you're good.
How do you get past this bridge at the start?
It's
you gotta take your time.
You might have to inch a little closer and then hit it extra hard.
Yeah. You gotta get down to like the wooden platform.
Come up the wooden thing.
Yeah.
It's his.
It looks like the inside of a Kit Kat, like the wafer.
Okay, fuck this bitch.
All right, I was watching you. You deserve that one.
What? Oh my.
And that one too.
What?
You just gotta get good sometimes, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's only hole one.
There you go.
Oh my god. Raging.
I'm trying to think, like, I don't think I've had any other, like, weird situations of signing things.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people are really nice. You know, like, I've never had anyone say anything mean to me in person. So that's really nice. I mean, like, at an event. You know?
Come here, say that to my face.
Yeah, I think it's a lot harder to shit talk people in person. I'm glad that nobody said anything shitty.
Well, especially because they'd be like, Hafu's gonna kick my ass.
Yeah.
And then they have to awkwardly walk away.
Yeah, like I could say that to Fox all day long, and I'm not
absolutely,
worried. But I wouldn't dare say anything mean to Hafu. Yeah, he's.
Wow,
that was brave.
That was sick. What the hell?
If
What?
you see
You guys are
your
so
shot,
good.
you got to take your shot.
Okay, I made it.
I don't have any weird. I guess I have to close the second game that I've got open just for the soundtrack because it's causing frame loss. But I don't have any weird interactions with people. But
whoa,
there are times when you'll be out in public. I'm not actually a narcissist, but you'll see people in public and they'll give you like 2 or 3 glances, and you're like, this looks like a person that could recognize me, like just based on the fact that they're wearing a Binding of Isaac t-shirt right now. So
do you get really anxious from that?
I don't get anxious, but I go, well, I'm not gonna, because it reflects pretty poorly if I go up to you and go like, hey, how's it going? I saw you looking at me over there.
I had this off at the pass.
Yeah, I don't know how to handle that, so like I go about you have to approach me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, and then like I'll be like your BFF.
I think I told you, but like at PAX maybe 2 years ago, Kate and I played in this Magic tournament that was like off site, but it was a big thing. Like it was official Wizards of the Coast. And then one of the dudes in my draft pod was wearing an Isaac shirt, and it was at PAX. Yeah. So like we were sitting across from each other. I was like, any second now, this guy's gonna be like, hey, are you Northernlion? And he never did. And I went just like, is it that he doesn't know? I'm not offended. I'm just surprised.
It sounds like you're a little offended.
You would just think like that's my target audience is
what
like
the
a
hell
dude
is that,
at PAX.
Josh?
Sometimes you got to go in the goo.
I was thinking maybe he hates me. Yeah, maybe he's like, why can't BizSnap be here?
Yeah, he'd much rather have hung out with Cobalt, I guess.
Yeah.
I was so surprised at Champions of Fire. There was like nobody eyeballing me, and then when I sat down and Rob had gone outside for a minute, like everybody wanted to talk to me. I was so confused.
Nice. Well, maybe they didn't want to talk to Rob.
No, they wanted to talk to Rob. They
didn't want to catch what he had.
It was a rare moment when we weren't like in the studio and we were just kind of sitting outside doing nothing. So I think it was like the obvious time to walk up. But I had no idea there was anybody that wanted to talk to me, so I was very flattered by that.
Well, here's a question for you. Do you ever
have the time
to listen to me one?
Do you ever think that because you kind of have like a public image now, like you feel a lot of pressure to be nicer in public?
No.
No?
Why wouldn't I be nice?
Well, I'm nice
I mean,
in person.
that's the thing. So am I. It's not like I'm going into. I'm never the guy who like goes into a coffee shop and is like, oh, my macchiato's got too much, blah, But
the what?
I can't even come up. I can't even come up with anything because I'm too nice. But I will say, like, I do. Everybody has bad days from time to time, and sometimes if I'm out, I'm like, I gotta put on a happy face because it's like, what if somebody recognizes me and I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry, I don't really want.
What happened to you not being narcissistic?
I'm not a narcissist. It happens. I don't get recognized regularly, but it's like irregularly it does happen.
Okay, this seems like a stupid rant.
Oh my god, I'm getting pooped on.
Boy, I do have a story about when I ran into Northernlion at the grocery store. You'll never believe what happened.
Yeah, there's a very common copy pasta about electrical inference. And I was like, this is really funny to make up this about other people. And then people would post it about me, and some people would be like, whoa, is this real? Fuck. I hate the internet.
It's fake news.
I did not go to the grocery store, shove 100 Milky Ways in my pocket, and then wink at the person who recognized me on the way out. That is a fabrication.
Sounds like something that you do, though.
No, it does. Well, maybe like a few years ago, but not now. I got too much to lose now.
What do you have to lose?
Hafu, you going to go?
Oh, the
all of his Milky Ways.
The Twitch community. Yeah, and also all the Milky Ways I've stolen.
Milky Ways are the worst chocolate. So
yeah, I hate Milky Ways personally.
I've actually never had a Milky Way.
Stop stealing them.
How was that your example?
You're stealing and throwing them away.
Wait,
Sorry,
I'm
Ryan, you just fell
falling through
through
the
the
map.
Yep. I have fallen through the map. Now I have a dunce cap on? What?
Stop falling
Wait,
through the map.
I'm at the first hole. I'm at the first hole.
No, I was beating Josh.
No, it doesn't look like it.
I fucking hate you, dude.
We all have
That's right, interactive. What have you done?
What the?
Yeah, back at that first hole again.
Now. I'm upset.
Wait, Ryan's still on the hole that we left on.
How did you know? Are you watching the stream?
Yeah, I finished my hole for hole 1, and I'm watching you now.
In
Oh,
game.
yeah, I'm watching you in
In-game.
game too. You're a dunce cap.
Yeah,
I don't know why I have a dunce cap.
I can guess. You want me to guess?
No.
I like that it's like spinning around too. That's cool.
Why are you?
Oh, I
Right.
have 0.
Yeah, but you got 12.
Got 12 on hole
Yeah.
8 or something.
Hello?
What the hell?
We've done this hole. This is hole 2.
Yeah,
This is weird.
I like it.
I don't like it.
I want to see where it goes.
I don't like where this.
Have
is
you ever
going.
seen anyone have to wear a dunce cap in real life?
No,
No?
because I did not go to school in the 1920s.
I don't know. Maybe I thought somebody had a weird experience. I haven't either. I was
Okay.
just curious.
I'm upset.
Chad,
How did
have
I
you
do
seen
this
one?
I did it by accident last time, and I can't
Ooh.
on purpose this time.
See, like, it's all about getting it
this
into the
dude.
hole.
Thank you. Fuck you, Chuck. Oh my god! I tilted. Oh my fucking. Just...
I know this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I kind of feel like after we broke the game, the physics got slidier.
Good.
No, it's always
Yeah.
been the
No.
slidiest.
Fuck this.
I
Stop
kind
it
of
off.
feel like the physics have changed.
I don't think so.
I
Maybe
think-
you're just experiencing the garbage physics that I've been having this whole time.
It's possible.
How do you do this hole?
You just gotta hit it.
No, you almost made it there.
Oh, well, you gotta hit it into.
You got stuck on the ice cream there. I'm really interested to see what happens on hole 9, where Nick and I already have a score, and you guys don't.
Maybe you'll
Yeah.
just add on to the score. It's already there.
I don't know. Add, maybe it'll subtract. We'll see. Ooh. Do you think shame is a good motivator? to go on this whole dunce cap situation.
Who's Shane?
No, I don't think Shane does a very good job. He's from Walking Dead. Remember, he was the first.
Yeah. No worry. I mean, he was a pretty good motivator for that dude that he shot in the leg and then left to get eaten by zombies.
I wouldn't want him as my teacher personally.
Shame.
From The Walking Dead.
I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm not saying we should shame children. But
what are you saying?
But I'm saying that we should
shame them.
I mean, have you ever been like publicly embarrassed in school or something like that?
Yes.
Like your teacher will like make fun of you, and then, you know, it motivates you in a way.
You know what? To be honest, that is how I learned to conjugate Attahayat in Russian class.
What? Oh, okay.
She pulled me up to the front of the class. I had to stay there until I conjugated it correctly, and it was terrifying.
Wild,
sorry, what's the proper? Is it Atahayu? Is that the neutral? I'm asking chat.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's someone in here that speaks Russian.
This version of Hungarian Rhapsody sucks butt.
Screw you, okay?
I was told to tell you that.
This version of Hungarian Rhapsody is the canonical version from Franz Liszt. I think back to the moment and all the class laughing at me, it still left emotional scars. Yeah, but did you like learn what they were making fun of you about?
What is the eagle?
Eagle
that's
is like one better than a birdie. Yeah, 2 under par.
They gave you various birds in golf, and it's cool.
It's like the best part.
I wish every sport gave you different birds.
I'll give you a bird right now.
Which one?
It's my middle finger.
Oh, okay.
I was publicly impeached by my 6th grade teacher once because
impeached?
Yeah, me and a friend of mine we got voted. They did like once every 3 months. They would name like new class president, new treasurer, et cetera, et cetera. And me and my friend were co-presidents, and all the class presidents are supposed to meet like once for the whole school. They're supposed to meet like once a month, and I was sick, so I didn't go to the meeting because I was at home. Then the next day, the teacher was like, well, we're gonna have a public vote with the whole class to see if we should impeach Ryan and his friend because they didn't go to the meeting. And then the class voted to impeach me, so I had to hand over my power, and I was like a little bit, devastated.
I'm sorry about your power.
Salty's not the right word. Upset would be the right word for sure.
In most circumstances, shaming children is a paralytic and will make them not want to contribute.
Prove it.
That's what Fleur says in my chat.
I've never trusted the floor before.
Just don't be sick next time. Yeah, that was the lesson I learned. But this is the same teacher who later got fired for embezzlement. So, a lot of lessons were learned in that classroom, is my guess.
Was that the one that you shamed back with the flower?
No, that was just me being an asshole. That's a different story altogether.
That would have been sweet though if it was the same one.
Yeah, that lady was actually just nice, and I was just 12. So
right.
Yeah, she was a substitute teacher, and she was razzing me, and then we had like a teacher appreciation thing at the end of the day, and we were supposed to grab a flower and then give it to our teacher. She sent me up to beta me, and then I just threw it on the ground at her feet and walked out. And then my teacher the next day was like my real teacher was like, hey, what'd you do to that teacher? Because she called me in tears last night.
What?
I can't believe I'm laughing at this. It's just...
And I was like, yeah, whatever. But inside I was like, oh, I hurt her feelings, and that's not nice.
Yeah, you made her cry.
I know, and there was no reason for it.
And the reason is you. All right, Ryan, here's your chance. What's gonna happen?
Well, you guys still. Oh no, you're right. This is the one. Okay.
And then you slammed her crackers into the garbage.
That's a different story as well. Oh my fucking god.
I know way too many stories about you in school. It's weird.
I was actually like a good kid.
Really? It doesn't sound like
it was like every other year. I was like, this year I'm gonna try hard, and then the next year I'm gonna cut up a little bit, and then this, ended up working out more or less. Please.
I don't like this map. I'm gonna put that out there.
Yeah, Candy Kingdom's not my favorite either, to be honest.
Ryan, Candy Cane sucks.
I had a history teacher that was fired for stealing toys from the Toys for Tots drive. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
That's low. Jeez. Why would you do that? Those are the worst crimes, the ones that you can't even understand the motivation for.
Yeah, like, what do you need the toys for? Reselling?
Tots.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Apparently, yeah. He's got to either resell them or like give them to his own kids.
Fuck.
All right, you got this one, buddy.
Every time I press tab, the leaderboard goes to shit.
All right, wait, yeah, mine's at 0.
Oh,
nice, first level. Let's do this.
Well, yeah.
Let's go.
I don't even get
forever.
to go.
I love the
I don't
Candy
exist
Kingdom.
here anymore.
Good. This fucking level sucks anyways. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, this level
What
sucks.
happened here? I mean, honestly, this game has been pretty solid for the last, like, year.
I actually just don't understand. Like, every golf game is broken. Tower Unite Golf takes 8 hours to load. Golf It runs at like a half a frame per second, and then
All right, we have to try
Vertiginous, I guess.
Vertiginous. It's the only one left.
I hate Vertiginous.
What is it?
It's I don't even want to
Steampunk
enable
golf.
chat.
That's hilarious because like chat wouldn't like be quiet about it earlier today. I say that like in a rude way, but like I don't mean it.
No, they won't be quiet about it any day.
Yeah, they love it. Well, like no, that's not true. They probably don't really like it. But
They
like,
love the idea of it making us miserable.
Yeah.
They like when you're about to score a goal or put the golf ball in the hole, and then one of us explodes the ball away from the hole. That's what they like.
That's a good time.
Hey, what's the wheat thin story?
Okay, so it's another story for me in school that started with me being sick the day earlier. This is in like 3rd grade though. So I missed a day of school, and then when I came back, my teacher was like, "Hey, you don't get to go to recess today because you have like homework to catch up on that you didn't do yesterday because you weren't here." So it was me and then a troublemaking kid
Fox.
left. His name was Kenny, like South Park, and we were in the room together, and we were both doing the homework. Him probably because he hadn't done it, and me because I was sick. But I was also
keep playing this level.
I was also eating lunch because it was like lunch recess, and I had these wheat thins, and I didn't want them, so I thought, hey, this will be funny, and I said, hey, Kenny, you want these wheat thins? And his eyes lit up like it was the greatest treat on earth, and not just like squares of salty wheat. And he went, yeah. And then I took them and threw them overhead into the garbage can across the room, like it dunked it perfectly, and said, well, go get him. And then he, without missing a beat, just like jumped out of his chair and tackled me to the ground, and we started fighting. And then the teacher came in and was like, you know, go to the principal's office. And then we went to the principal's office. I was so sure that I was in the clear and Kenny was going to get dusted. But then when I told the principal the story, he's like, you know, you're both in trouble. And I was like, why am I in trouble? He fought me. And it was only when I grew up and I was like, it was kind of a dick move that I realized that I was also being punished.
It's like a perfect skit out of a weird Canadian cartoon show.
I kind of incited.
I love that you nailed the shot too. That makes it even better.
Yeah.
What's an eagle?
I can understand why you're asking if if we try to be nice to people. If you just thought that was like an okay thing to do.
Well, I was 8 or something. You know, I was on the.
I don't think I was ever an asshole as an 8-year-old.
You know, I went to a small school in the country. It's just the way things were.
Oh, okay. Right. You want
Sort
these
of.
snacks? Go get them. Sure.
It like I don't know. It just you ever when you were a kid like something would just stick in your brain and you'll be like, let's try this out and see how it works.
Yep.
I sort of vaguely remember being like, this will be funny.
It's like a character you're trying on.
Yeah,
Just want to see how this goes over.
What if I'm actually a total dick and I just don't know it yet? Let's try it out.
It's a good way to find.
Maybe I'm the Joker. We'll see.
I was still kind of pissed though. Like even still to this day, I'm kind of pissed that the principal punished me. And I'm like,
You
sure,
should call him up.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably dead. Like,
I hate this.
what I did was not nice, but it wasn't violent. What he did was violent.
You could finish the story, you bring him a flower in the retirement home, and then you go to hand it to him and just dunk it in the trash instead.
hate this level still.
Did you guys go to schools that had like a zero tolerance policy for violence?
Yeah, so like both parties would get suspended.
Yeah, it's like if somebody punched you in the head, you get suspended.
Yeah.
What?
We did that with ours.
Yeah, I don't know. There must have been like one big conference in like 1998, and they were like, "Well, if you want to stop violence, punish the victims." And then they were like, "That seems smart." So
this fucking idiots probably
How do
deserved
adults come to these conclusions?
they're like, "What did you do to deserve getting punched in the head by this guy?"
Yeah, chat, this is really a thing that they do. Like, they actually go after the person that got punched.
This is the last time we play this level, all right? We will not play this one again. Right?
We might do it once more.
I'm just starting to get the hang of it, honestly.
It's good practice.
Okay, here we go. Infinite golf.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
And
now I'm in first because they erased my 12.
Yep.
and
Oh, shit!
This is a new level?
Okay. Yeah, whole time.
Some Groundhog Day stuff.
Sweet. So this is just how the course goes now. You just do like 4 loops and then you get to the next. All right.
Oh my god. Ryan, did you just like slide down the poo?
That's not poo. That's chocolate.
Chocolate
mousse.
That's actually poo.
Why do they put poo in the Candy Kingdom?
Just to keep him honest.
Ryan, what'd you have for dinner?
Last night for dinner, I had Korean fried chicken at Corey's Super Bowl party.
How was
That
it?
sounds good.
Thank you. It was good.
What makes Korean
it
fried
Korean?
chicken different from another style of fried chicken that maybe I've had before?
There are different sauces, like a soy sauce or spicy sauce instead of like the American version of fried chicken, which is usually just like Southern fried.
And then we melt a
Okay.
Kraft single over it.
Sometimes, but I did not do that because I am an adult again. It was good. I really need to like go grocery shopping.
What? Okay.
He needs to go grocery shopping.
It's a store where you purchase ingredients to make meals with.
Shut up! I'm raging.
Oh, I almost had that
Josh
one.
laughing
Okay,
is like an 8, but then Josh laughing with reverb is like an 11 for some reason. Josh, can you record an hour of you laughing like away from the mic? Because for some reason that is just hilarious.
Yeah.
Josh, do you have any school stories? Any remarkable school stories?
So I got suspended for fighting one time. We were at the cafeteria eating. I think it was like tortellini or like spaghetti or something like that. So it was a red sauce.
Okay.
And this kid that like no one really liked, he got up from his lunch tray to. No, it wasn't. It was just like some random kid. He just like moved to town, like probably within like the last couple of years or so. But anyway, he got up, and like this girl like came up and like she's like, "Hey, is anyone eating these breadsticks that are here?" And like everyone looked at each other and was just like, "No." So like she took his breadstick and went back to her chair and started eating it. So he gets back, and he's like, "Who took my breadstick?"
Oh no.
And we were all just like kind of like laughing,
Someone
and I was
down
like
the
probably
river.
snickering like the most because like he was like, "What the hell, man?" Like, I don't know, took your breadstick. So like I get up and go like to throw my tray away, and like I could feel like this guy's like he's pissed off at me. So while on my way up, like another like my buddy's like, "Dude, you got some problems coming up behind you." I'm like, "Oh, I know." So, like I throw my shit away, and he like pushes me from behind, throws like a tortellini, I guess, that he had in his hand at my shirt. Which was
He
like,
hit you with the tortellini.
yeah, he threw the tortellini with the red sauce.
He hit you with the tortellino.
Yeah. And I was like, all right. And we just got in like a little tussle, and that was it. Like we both got taken down to the principal's office, and like by that time, like after you get into a fight with someone, you like become their best friend, like in a quarter of like a second. And we're like, yeah, man, that wasn't me that like took your like food. And he's like, I thought it was. And I was like, it wasn't me.
Well, it's good that you guys were able to.
Yeah,
it's good that you were able to get past it.
Yeah,
get past it.
Get past it. Yeah.
I think I've told this before, but our school was like, it was like a school for, I mean, I don't want to be offensive, but it was like kind of like a redneck school. But then weirdly enough, they had like, in my 11th grade, they had a super like advanced computer science program. So people from like all over the surrounding areas. People from all over the surrounding areas would like, if they were really into computer science, they would come to our school, which was just like an incendiary mix of, like nerd geniuses that are 16 and then like 6'4", 250 pound 17-year-olds who like spend all summer working on the farm. So like one day, these nerds, you know how nerds are, including us. These nerds that had like been in our school for 3 months came into the cafeteria with this huge block of ice that they took from the parking lot outside. Like it was enormous. It was probably like 20 or 30 pounds of ice. And they took it in and put it in the center of the cafeteria on their table. And then they were going around to like all the other lunch tables and they were going, hey, do you guys want some ice for your drink? And everybody was just like ignoring them because they're like,
that's the dumbest thing.
Yeah, I get it. Hilarious.
I love it.
Anyway, so they were doing this and they thought they were really cool. And then this enormous kid in our school just came over and like picked up the block of ice and smashed it in the center of the cafeteria and went, "This is my school! This is my school!" and just started shouting at them. It caused it. Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
All right. Never mind.
That's about it.
You guys did great.
So at my school, we started a tradition, and I don't really remember exactly why this got started, but we thought it would be funny to sacrifice our milk cartons to the library outside wall.
Hafu, go in that green carton, green funnel.
So we would, every day, we would take our milk and we would smash it on the library wall. And we did that for like a long time. And I don't know why this was a good idea, because honestly, we're just making work for the janitorial staff, and nobody ever yelled at us for like ever. And eventually, when I ended up making my band, we called it Wall God because of the tradition of smashing our milk. But yeah, we made that wall nasty. And it was very exciting for us every day. That was our thing. Kids are weird, right?
What the fuck? This map sucks. Sorry. No, your story is great.
No, I mean it's not that great of a story, but it's just kind of like weird.
I'm just raging at the game.
Milk grenades.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm just so tilted. Smoke grenades. Keep going. Fuck this candy level, and everything's pink right now.
Yeah, you're pretty far back.
Kind of makes me want to throw up.
Oh my god.
The milk?
The other, like, I'm taking Malph's story at this point, but the kid who smashed the ice also has one more story that I've always found hilarious, which is he used to go into the gas station where Malph worked, and he would always get, like, a slushie. And then his mom was like, why am I wasting all this money on slushies?
Right.
So for, like, his 17th birthday, he bought her, or she bought him a slushie machine, and then he used it for, like, a day. And then he came back and just started buying slushies at the gas station. And Malph was like, why are you here if you have your own slushie machine? And he just said, I just like these ones more.
Brian, good job, buddy. You won.
Thank you.
Oh. Who is this? You see
Internet terrorist?
You seeing this?
It's the old geezer.
It's written in weird italic text.
And red.
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
That was spooky, man. All right.
How'd they get in?
Another game.
That was weird.
Is it possible that this game has some broken features?
Was it Geezels?
No. You think Dan's gonna make his name Internet Terrorist?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
stories? I don't have any like. I don't remember any. The only like cool story. The only cool story I have is the porn story where I like bought porn by accident.
All right, tell me that story.
Okay, this is like 5 years ago when I first started streaming. But I just did a marathon stream. So that's what I do. And I was like really tired. But after I'm done streaming, I can't sleep right away. So I'm just like watching Netflix, and I'm watching like a bunch of Aziz Ansari's stuff. And you know when you're really tired, you're like a little bit more impressionable. Just like things just sound like a good idea.
Yeah.
And he goes, you know what's the best thing in the world? Subscription porn. It's just like the best thing ever. It's like will change your life. And I was like, yeah, that is gonna change my life.
Here starts to sound like an accident.
Yeah, that's a very valid point.
I mean, I don't really watch porn, not very often.
Until you get a subscription.
Yeah. Oh shit, my puck went. Anyway, okay, I made it. Anyway, so I went to Brazzers, and I was like, oh, $1 for like a 1-day trial thingy, right? So I was like, done. I have $1. I can do this. This is good.
Wait, 1 day for a what?
For a 1-day trial?
Yeah, it's like a $1.
I thought she said child.
No. Don't be weird.
$1 for a trial.
Gotcha.
$1 for a 1-day trial. And so, yeah, I bought that. And it took my credit card info, like, instantaneously. And I was like, okay, well, I'm a little bit scared, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel it right away, because that's, like, a normal thing to do, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm looking to, like, user profile or, like, you know, settings and all that shit, and looking for the place to cancel.
Yeah.
And there's no cancel button. Like, there's nowhere you can cancel on the website.
You're in for life.
I was like, oh shit, right? And I'm like kind of freaking out at that point, and like going through the whole site, it's just like dicks and boobs everywhere. And I'm just like trying to navigate through. And I click a lot. I just kind of spam click. And I click this thing in my like profile thing. And it's like, oh, thank you for your full subscription.
Oh,
like,
no.
And it just took like $37 or like some obscene amount of money that I didn't have. Or like I had, but like really didn't want to spend on porn.
Oh, I'm starting that whole one again.
Oh. I was just like more and more upset. What? How do you get up this thing? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, nope, not that way.
So how'd you get out of it?
Okay, so I went to Google to figure out, I was like, okay, how do I unsub from Brazzers? And you have to go to this like specific website, and like they have a separate website where you have to go to. And you can either like call
internet terrorist who's just floating around.
Yeah, you can call, or you can like talk to like an online representative, or you can fill out a forum. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll like talk to an online representative. And it's just like shittier instant messenger than like AOL. Like back then, AOL was shit, and it was even worse than that. And so I'm sitting there waiting for a representative to like talk to me. And every like 5 seconds you have to like type a space, otherwise it'll disconnect you. So I'm on no sleep. It's been like 30 hours since I've slept, and just sitting there like pressing spacebar. And when he finally comes around like 50 minutes later, he's like, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, I didn't mean to do this. I was just trying to like unsubscribe. Can you like refund me or something? And he's like, no, but we can offer you like a 1-year package for like 50% off or whatever. I was like, what the fuck? I still have my money back. And at the end of it, he finally like helped me unsub, but I got scammed out of like $38 or whatever it was. But like, I never watched porn again.
Oh, but how was it when you had the subscription?
I didn't. I was so
you like, didn't even use
flustered.
it.
I was so flustered. No,
it sounds like an ordeal.
It was just not worth it. It just like ruined it for me.
Ruined porn.
I was already like kind of disinterested, but
there's so much free porn.
Aziz Ansari talked me into it, but it wasn't worth it.
Apparently, he has a way of that.
I was gonna make the joke, but I didn't want.
What?
So do you guys understand what's happening here? Like Josh and I were in the same boat. We were watching like internet terrorists just flying around on the map.
Yeah, that was good.
It started going under the ground a little bit too.
I'm starting to think that maybe we shouldn't be on the experimental branch of golf with your friends.
Yeah,
It's a little too experimental for my taste.
Yeah, a little too much. Too much sugar.
No, the boulders. The boulders. Wait, didn't we just do this hole?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've all been sent back the whole one.
Yeah.
I see.
That well, you didn't. Or maybe, I don't know. Oh, we just saw a player named Zeros.
It's funny how today's theme of the show is like trying to buy something by accident and then getting stuck with it. And then someone on the other end saying, you can't stop buying this.
Yeah.
That's a really strange thing.
What do you mean?
I mean, when you buy something by accident, you should be able to unbuy it.
I'm quitting this game, man.
It's
haunted.
All right, it is haunted. I'm out.
All right, let's run some ads, play some freaking Guesspionage, man. This game's out of control.
Why is it haunted? Man. I gotta have a talk with the boys about.
No, you gotta talk with the internet terrorist.
Yeah, that guy ruined games.
I can talk with the boys. They can tell me why this is haunted now.
All right, he's haunting it.
Yeah,
he's the haunted.
No, aside from it being haunted, why are we going back to level 1 over and over again?
It's because he's getting in there. He's putting buffer overflows and stuff.
That's not right.
How do you spell Guesspionage?
It's not in the Twitch database. It's the Jackbox Party Pack 3.
That's so.
I agree.
All right, I'll be back in a second.
The Jackbox, by the way.
Old Jackies. This is a fun game. You're gonna like it, Hafu.
Okay.
It wasn't like a command. Like, you can not enjoy it, I suppose, if it came down to it.
What is that? What are Guesspionage?
You just go to jackbox.tv.
Okay.
And then Ryan will probably put like a room code there.
Okay, okay.
And we'll laugh like if it's a good one, or we'll be like, man, that's a bad room code name.
The goal of the game is we guess on percentages of things. So it'll be like, what do you think is the percentage of people who have old refrigerators? And then we'll say it's this percentage, and then he'll say wrong. So you just try and guess the closest possible. All right. Yeah, I was being a bit of a downer. I was trying to explain Guesspionage.
Sometimes I leave for like a second and I come back and chat is just spamming the same thing over and over, and I have to play like reverse engineering. Like, how did we get to this point where it just says okay, okay, okay? Like, how did you engineer?
Oh, because Hafu said okay.
4,000 people to say okay, okay, okay over and over.
Yeah, I said okay.
That's it.
And that's it?
That's the story.
All right.
Now they're saying Krendor?
Yeah, Krendor's in chat.
Hey, Krendor. So now which one will they say more? Will they say Krendor or okay more?
See, I don't know if you're
okay in my chat.
I don't know if you're self-aware about it, but
it's changing. It says Krendor now.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, like, hey, Chad, say grilled cheese.
Chad, don't say grilled cheese. Say Krendor more.
There it comes.
No.
See, the joke is, though, I actually wanted them to say no.
Well, you got me.
Hello, Josh.
What's up?
Chad, do you find it dehumanizing that we're using you for our own amusement by typing things? Oh, they're saying no. Oh, no, now they're saying maybe.
Oh, man. So, like, I felt pretty good yesterday, and then, wait, here's the code. Here's the code.
Yeah, why did you get all vomity?
Because of Bloodborne.
Frame rate issue or something?
The frame rate in Bloodborne made me want to throw up, and then I've been, like, nauseous for, like, 36 hours since then.
Dang.
So I think I might be dying. Also, Angelic Knight in the Discord. Just get it. Come out with it, man. You've been typing back and forth over and over here.
What?
In our Discord, as you keep seeing Angelic Knight, ... Angelic Knight is typing, ...
I don't see that.
I don't see that either.
They were doing it a second ago. Just come out with it. I'm ready. Are you internet terrorist?
Angelic Knight usually types very quickly and succinctly, so.
Oh, I hate when people type and then they like stop typing.
Yes.
And then you never know.
You were
And
telling
I'm just
me.
sitting there. What were you gonna tell me? What were you gonna say? Just say it. And they're like, oh, just missed that.
Now Corey and
wrong
Austin are
window.
gonna do that too, huh?
And you feel stupid and stalkerish.
Okay, now everyone we know in this Discord
Several
is gonna
people are
start
typing.
doing
Several
it.
people are typing.
Okay. I'm just gonna close that then.
Is everybody in?
Yeah.
Oh no. What? Sorry.
I picked the eagle
That's
too.
So yeah, I think I might just be dying. I'm not totally sure.
Is it the Korean fried chicken?
No, it's Bloodborne gave me like permanent motion sickness or something.
Oh. It's the old bald.
Oh. Okay. I'm in. Oh, we can select an agent. I'll be that one.
There you go. I was gonna say she's gonna pick the dolphin, but
What?
I didn't want to be presumptuous.
You should have said it, because now I don't believe you.
Well, you know, smart lady. Go to the doctor with Rob. What are they gonna do? Just go to the doctor. Hey, why are you nauseous? Oh, video games. Yeah, okay. Here's a cyanide capsule.
Yeah, that's what they do. The doctors just kill you.
Oh, now they're all typing. Blah 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 is typing. Da 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 in my chat.
It's okay. I can just ban them all.
I don't even know, like, why do these people have access to our Discord? Get them out of here.
All right.
Cut them all out.
All of them?
Start with Alpaca Patrol, then Bubblegum Viking. What percentage of people suck on cough drops even when they don't have sore throats? I'm going to say 18%.
And now he says that, and we go lower or higher.
Yeah,
right?
you say higher or lower. And then the audience votes on whether they do or do not do this thing.
I
Fuck,
find
that's a pretty good number.
the
No, it's not a good
menthol
number.
clears my sinuses, so sometimes I'll suck on one for that reason. What do you mean?
Suck on one. I don't buy 39%, but do you buy
It was
them?
39%?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess lower. God damn it.
If someone else has cough drops and they're like, "Do you want one?" I'd be like, "Yeah," but I'm never gonna buy cough drops just to have them.
But you should always have some.
39%?
39.
It's not medicine.
No, you should have them because sometimes when you talk too much, your throat feels kind of stressed, so you want to have them on hand.
I'll be the judge of that.
All
What
right.
percentage of people currently have gym memberships? Oh, a lot. I'm gonna say
If like you live in like an apartment complex that has a gym, does that count as a gym membership?
I would say no.
Yeah, I would also say no to that.
But if you like go to a school that has a gym and you pay a gym fee as part of your student fees, oh my god, it was 7%.
Wow, that's way lower.
All right, Hafu,
wait, that can't be right.
We're asking chat. What percentage of chat currently uses like the gym?
Oh, this
We don't
isn't
have
just
a-
like a fact.
We don't have a lot of
Correct.
gym goers
Yes.
here.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Or
So,
we have people that are gym goers.
Yeah,
They haven't laughed.
that's our main
Oh, they've
demographic.
gone. Right.
We're going after 18 to 33-year-olds that go to the gym. That's what the NLSS demographic is.
Correct.
Player Uno goes to the gym.
Josh, yeah, okay, you got it. What percentage of people choose not to subscribe to either cable or satellite TV?
I mean, I'm sure like the people in chat, they don't get to choose. Their parents do.
What the? Don't insult my
Just
audience.
say 18 to.
You are out of your mind. This is the easiest hire I've ever done in my life.
Maybe
I
10
think
years ago.
you might be off by like the inverse.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's 62%.
They choose to not subscribe to either cable or satellite?
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
think people. I don't have cable or satellite.
I thought that a lot of people still have that. Like I have fucking.
They're on Twitch right now.
Fios. I don't know.
Josh lives in Middle America.
Sometimes like they package that shit, so it's like it's actually cheaper to package it. Be like, all right, give me the fucking cable.
Holy shit.
Josh is a working man, exactly. Yeah.
What percentage of people in the past year have been inside Bass Pro Shops at least 6 times?
Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah, that's bass. You can tell because it's spelled differently.
I've not been in a Bass Pro Shop.
Bass.
I've not been in a Bass Pro Shop 6 times in my entire life.
You gotta work out your G-string.
What is it?
They sell like outdoor fishing and hunting gear.
Yep, this is the audience for that.
Yep. 1%. And there's like a 5% troll factor of people who will just vote in the trolliest way. So this is like a crazy low percentage.
I've been in a few in my life. I'm not a fisherman, but I've been in a few.
6 times in a year is like a regular.
Yeah. No,
that's a regular occurrence.
That's you are a fisherman, and you also have like a license to fish somewhere, and you go all the time.
I bought a fishing license a few years back.
Did you get much use out of it?
No, it was like more for like I need to do it because like we're gonna go to a camp and like we're gonna fish. So I did that.
You need a license to fish?
Yep. You need a license to kill too. And a license to kill fish.
What percentage of beer drinkers prefer macro brews to microbrewery beer? This is a complicated one because microbreweries tend to be better. However, chat loves to hate hipsters, and hipster culture is associated with microbreweries. So I think I'm going to lean to like this side.
I watch anything with micro in it.
But it's like prefer, you know?
Yeah.
So like I think everyone or a lot of people would prefer a microbrew, but it's not always economical. That's a good, yeah, all right.
Well, whatever I pick, it's not much. It's gonna be that.
I did much. So much is 10, or is it 15%?
Yeah, correct.
So it's 15% either way, Hafu.
Yeah, you were right.
I just picked one. I picked lower.
It was 35%.
35%
so it's much lower.
Nice.
No, it was 35%.
You would have got points for lower. You get more points for much lower.
Correct.
Oh, but I still got points.
You get points.
Fuck yeah.
Much lower is riskier because if it's only like 10% lower, then you get 0.
Mm-hmm.
What percentage of people have eaten a Hot Pocket in the past month?
Oh, shit.
This is an interesting one.
I'm learning a lot about the audience.
They don't go to Past Pro Shops. Past Pro Shops.
I'll say 35%.
That's a good number.
I feel like that's not a bad guess.
Because I like Hot Pockets, but I haven't had one in the last month.
What about Lean Pockets?
I haven't had one. I mean, I would count that as a Hot Pocket, no?
They're like a subdivision, but yeah, I would.
That's like 100%, 65. I love it.
What was it?
It is 14%.
Yes!
Oh.
That seemed fair.
Yeah.
There's like a lot. If I had Hot Pockets in my house, I would eat them, but I would never buy them.
Yeah. The only food I really buy that's like frozen. I'll buy like the steamable vegetables.
Okay, yeah.
In the bag, those are good. And then I'll get like chicken patties.
Which vegetables?
Like chicken patties. Like anything, like any vegetables that like come in like the steam pouch.
Do you get the succotash at all?
Excuse me?
Succotash.
I don't know what's
the rest of America is in the year 2018. What the heck is succotash?
Succotash is corn and beans, man. It's not so weird.
Why don't you say corn and beans?
Because it's called succotash.
Yeah, if you're Sylvester the Cat from Warner Brothers Looney Tunes.
This is some jiggery pokery right here.
What percentage of people had their mouths washed out with soap as children?
I have.
I also did
I think
once.
that's like a stupid thing to do to kids.
I mean, I didn't swear in front of my parents for a while after it happened.
Is it? I remember getting my mouth washed out with soap and being like, it's not that bad.
Dude, no, it's bad.
It's not pleasant.
What kind of soap did you use?
I don't know. It's a long time ago.
So, like, my parents, they gave my brother the option if he wanted wet soap or a bar of soap.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was higher?
That's crazy.
What?
We grew up in the school of hard knocks.
Wait, what kind of soap did you have? And what would you take if you had the choice?
Tide
If I had the
Pods.
choice, I would take a bar.
My brother did not choose the bar. So, like, he had to gargle liquid soap in his mouth. It was pretty rad. I chose the bar.
Oh, of course. What percentage of people have returned to restaurants or businesses because they were attracted to someone working there?
Nice.
Oh god.
It's like a little weird, but
What if your parents?
Oh my god. Much higher.
What if your
Much
parents
higher.
made you find out that you like want to eat soap because they did that?
yeah.
I don't know. I'll
Would
see
they
you on
feel
like
real
I'll
bad?
see you on like the strange addiction
That's
show.
what I
Yeah,
mean.
exactly.
Like the parents are the ones that enabled that because you never would have tried it.
Is that much higher?
It was much higher.
All right, I don't know.
I had a little too much faith in society.
I'm surprised it's only 33%.
I've done that. I feel like I've done that. Never
Oh
done
yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so it's not that weird.
Yeah, like
I
you're
don't think
16,
I've ever
you
done
get your
that.
license, you go to every spot that's an attractive lady.
I don't think it's creepy.
I don't think it's creepy.
Yeah, why is it creepy? What the?
I guess because they're like they have to be there and serve you, right? So like,
Come on.
what? I'm saying like they're stuck, and you can come in and pester them, and they just kind of have to put up with it, which isn't really
No,
right.
that's creepy.
That's
I
what
don't like
I
the way you
mean.
put that. That sounds creepy.
Well, I think it's weird if you go in and you're like, you buy a sandwich and then you leave. That's okay. If you go
yeah,
in
if
and
you're
you
not
hang out in the
acting weird
coffee
about
shop
it.
for like 6 hours and you just like keep making conversation, like, get a life.
This is a tough last one here.
None of these.
I'm still like a little man because I would never go to a restaurant because of the physical attractiveness of the servers. I just value my taste too much.
All right.
As a working man, I chose Mondays Suck,
I chose that too.
Yeah.
Synergy,
Oh, no.
and the customer is always right.
Touch base.
Touch base. Yeah.
Touch base, yeah, that was like I use that a little bit too often.
Oh,
But
no, it's it.
Like I would rather be served by robots. And they can be ugly
Customer is
robots.
always right. People
Yeah.
say that.
Josh wins.
fuck,
You want to be
yes.
served by robots?
I'm a
I would
working
love to
man
be
of the
served by
people.
robots,
What about
man.
the jobs?
Just every server can just get a job as a robot repairman.
Yeah,
All
why
right.
not? Sit back and relax. Man, I stomped you, didn't I?
You did really well. You're the common man,
Yeah, I'm the working man of the people.
so you have an unfair advantage in this game.
It's true.
All right.
I mean,
circle
you did
back.
think that 80% of our audience had cable, but apart from that, you did a really
Wait,
good job.
I thought I said like 20% didn't have.
No, you said 20%. Yes, exactly.
20% have cable.
No, you said 20% don't have cable.
Circle back. Circle back. We'll
Yeah, that's what I meant.
we'll touch base and synergize.
80% have cable, right?
What is this
Yeah,
question?
no.
Kissed a
This,
cat.
God damn it. 61% of people willfully choose not to have cable.
It's like 100%, right?
It should be higher than this. Yes, I've kissed my cats. Absolutely.
higher.
I don't think everybody
cat
does
all the
that
time.
though.
I think. What? I don't think it's that abnormal.
I don't think it's
love
that
cats.
abnormal. I just don't think everybody does it.
Give me
There's
a,
40.
you show me a cat, I'll smooch it. I don't care.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Easy money.
Yep.
I guess when I saw the question, I assumed they meant like kiss them on the face or
Like
something.
made out with
No,
them.
not like made out, just like
Open
I
mouth.
don't think.
I mean, I've done that too, but still.
Twitch streamers exist because of automation. Yeah, but why does that make it okay to replace the waitresses and
Oh,
waiters
I don't
with?
know about chat, but this was like a really popular movie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Every restaurant should just be like the sushi train. Just make a bunch of food and have it travel around. I'll
Yeah.
take what I want.
Yo Sushi's
Agreed.
great. It's just too
I
expensive.
say I like the number 42. We're gonna go with that one.
DAE.
Have you guys seen it twice?
Does it
I've
count?
seen it once.
I've probably seen it like
I've
5
seen it
times.
once, and then it's been on television. I've watched like the end part of it, like where that guy like falls and hits.
Yeah,
his
I was
head.
just gonna say when he hits the pole as the boats collapse.
Or maybe it was his legs he hit actually, but yeah, that's a really good. I'm gonna hit more because I think like chat might think it counts if you've seen it on like TV, even if it's like in bits.
You always have like the most reasoning, and yet you're wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said I think chat would. So like I never said chat is going to. So like it's just a hypothesis, you know?
Spoiler-rich show.
Take it.
I hope you're being sarcastic.
It's so scary when he's down in the like lower part of the ship and then it's all filling up with water. That terrifies me.
Now, I mean, you know he's gonna die.
This one, I don't know. I don't know what normal people do. I can't ever imagine my parents playing this.
It's gotta be on the low side, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't own Cards Against Humanity because I'm an intellectual, but
it feels weird to play with your parents, right? Like, because it's all sexual
to
and
play like with random people. Like I was in line at PAX South, just like going to like one of the panels with like a couple of friends, and like the guy in front of us, he just like pulled out like a fucking briefcase of Cards Against Humanity. He's like, and like this dude was like alone, like that's fine, but I'm like, I didn't expect this at all. And then like you're there, and like you're like, you know, playing Cards Against Humanity, and there's like 100 people around. And it's like kind of awkward. I wouldn't want to play with my parents.
Wow, what a god! You almost got it.
I am a god. Thank you for recognizing.
What if we had all our parents on the NLSS?
nah, that's okay.
My dad is as close as he'll probably get.
Yeah,
Josh's dad is an honorary member for sure.
Your dad can be on the show. What percentage of U.S. citizens have contacted their state or federal congressperson?
Well,
100.
I don't know. The problem is there's a lot of does not apply here, right? Because like not all of chat is American, so I'm going to assume that we're like maybe dealing with a percentage around 19.
Yeah. I keep asking them to put in more Starbucks, but they haven't yet.
They're working on it.
Who's the Pennsylvania senator? Lindsey Buckingham? You keep calling him up?
Yeah.
More Starbucks, please.
Wait, why would you think more?
Josh loves Starbucks.
Oh my god, it's so much! What the fuck?
That's actually crazy.
I thought more
No
because net
way.
neutrality and stuff, so everybody's super into that right now.
Yeah, but it's like Chad. Like they can't even vote.
No, like they want the internet to be good.
How old do you think our chat is on a broad level?
7 to 13.
Nah, it's a range.
Don't tell the advertisers that.
I've got like people from like probably 12 up to like 50 in my chat. Maybe even a couple over that, I don't know.
Dirty, you bitch.
What percentage of people wink primarily with their left eye?
Oh, don't wink.
No, I'm trying right now. I feel weird.
You almost can't not wink when you read that.
Yeah. Oh, you have to see what eye do you instinctively wink?
Why would you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Face.
I don't know. Just don't wink at all.
Oh my lord.
Oh, my Lanta.
Nicholas.
My eyes hurt now.
Nicholas.
Well, it's gonna be one or the other, right?
It's gonna be me.
The presumption is everyone being polled is winking, so they're either winking with one eye or the other.
What if they wink with both?
You would.
That's called blinking.
On what planet? God damn it. Okay, first off, it's lower, so nobody gets any points. Except it's not much lower by 1%. But I want to know.
I guess lower too.
You guessed much lower though.
Okay.
So we're both in the zero camp, unfortunately. But I don't understand why Josh would say much higher. 70% of people use their left eye?
Yeah.
That's a shot in the dark, man.
Is your dominant hand at all correlated with your dominant eye?
Yeah, left is easier.
What?
Obviously,
That's
since
not
I
what
do
I
it.
asked.
What percentage of people did not read a single novel in the past? I haven't, but I don't know about people. I say pretty high, right? You guys, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you put it at 90.
No. Okay, maybe people read. I don't know. I'll go with 42. When I don't, I go Code 42.
I might not have read a novel in 2017.
It's not a novel. Like nonfiction at its core is like that's just not a novel, correct?
You can have nonfiction novels.
Really? Is it just like a story?
Yeah, don't overthink it.
Did you read a book?
Yeah, if you read a book, I think you're good to go.
Like a book that's like 200 pages or more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Nonfiction's cool with novels? I thought like it was like strictly a fiction thing.
I don't know, actually.
Only 30% did not read a single. Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, people read more than I expect every time that comes up.
Yeah, I don't.
I like reading. I just don't like to do it.
Yeah,
there's
I'm
like
with you
other
on
things
that.
I'd rather play games than read. Is the thing.
I read a lot of
what I
articles.
do.
I don't read much in the way of actual books.
And this is gonna sound sarcastic, but like, I read a couple textbooks last year, but I don't think those count as novels.
Yeah,
This is gonna be like 0, right?
It's gotta be over 1.
Wait, why? Oh, 1%. I don't know.
that's a weird
Fucking
one.
1%.
What do you say to that? Like lower?
I'll say higher.
You have to much lower.
Say lower, I dare you.
8%.
They don't split it by less
That's
than
lies.
1%.
They're all lying.
You have to account for the troll factor.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
I keep forgetting people do that.
I forgot chat lies.
Chat,
There's
you
no
don't lie,
way,
right?
dude.
Someone in chat said they caught one in a Pirates game. It said professional baseball game.
One of our chats always lies, and one of our chats always tells the truth.
Yeah.
How do you figure out which one is which?
Oh, Lord. What percentage of people have voted for someone on an election ballot just because they like the person's name? About 44% of Americans.
Dick trickle.
Hopefully, like this percentage.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be much higher. I'm sorry, bud. Like you get there and like
We're
you
much
realize that like
higher.
all like these. I don't know what the
Just
hell.
I think
spoil
it's
your
way higher.
ballot.
Did you vote for D's nuts?
This is bullshit. 24% of you voted for the
Yes.
person with the best name.
Yes, absolutely.
Democracy is so fucked.
It's always been.
You don't defend it.
We should have a democracy.
When I vote, I take it seriously, man.
All right.
Like first,
But
I look
like
at the
when you're
ballot.
18, like you're like I'm not
Then
gonna
don't
research
vote!
it. Dude, you got to. You're 18.
No, you gotta.
All right. There's like big elections that you'd be like, all right, I'm gonna do like my. But then like
everybody's civic duty to show up
I'm
and
not gonna
vote for the
like,
person with the funniest name.
I don't give a shit like who's on the school board. I'm gonna vote where the fuck.
Why are you wasting your time voting for something you don't know?
Because it's on the ballot. You got to.
All I do is I look at the ballot and I say,
Survival of the fittest,
these,
man.
which one of these sounds like the whitest male? And then I,
Is the
Chris Johnson, congratulations.
marriage itself. Good.
I think we just let Michael A. Fox run America, and we will be good.
The garter toss is fucking dumb.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
garter
saw-
toss, bouquet.
Oh no, I didn't even get the last. I mean, time.
I saw a wedding
Okay.
game that is played apparently where you get like all the bridesmen and the groomsmen together and they sit on chairs. The other people that aren't getting married. You get them all together, you sit them on chairs, and you put a little piece of paper in their laps, and the ladies are supposed to take a pencil and poke holes in the paper like they're giving them a BJ, and then they compare who got the most holes at the end of a certain amount of time.
Nick, do you know what a blowjob is?
It doesn't involve...
The lady is not supposed to poke holes in anything.
Yeah,
with
it
a
doesn't
pencil.
involve that. It's to simulate the head movement is the point. So there's like a whole bunch of men in chairs and ladies with their heads bobbing up and down.
Wait, what?
Hafu wins.
I want a game. Yes, I only picked 2 choices too. Let me enjoy this, okay? This is a first.
You done it. She's done it. She's won more games at Guesspionage than Ryan has at Rocket League.
Good one.
He's also won more Rocket Agents games.
They put the pencils in their mouths and they poke the holes in the paper on the guy's lap.
What?
Can you not just imagine what that looks like, though?
Yeah, but like, I just don't know why.
I don't know why either. It's just something that someone's done. Actually, very little idea. Probably like middling amounts.
Hey, thank you.
Well, technically, all toothbrushes are powered by electricity because we need an electric impulse in our neurons to
that's clever.
Cause our muscles to blah blah.
I think higher.
Blah blah.
I said lower.
I think it's higher.
It's exactly 35.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
it was an impossible answer.
No, I know. That's one of the few things I just know.
Shit.
That's amazing.
I can always just tune into the percentage of people in a given room
that use electric
toothbrushes. Yeah.
Wait, that's insane. We got scammed. We didn't even get an option.
Yeah, he gets 3,000.
I'm sorry, I hustled the shit out of all of you.
Dude, they should add in an option where you can agree with the person and say that they're exactly right.
Right.
What percentage of people are terrible at removing blind cords?
Let's try this shit again. Maybe it's just a magic number.
No,
it should be a
not.
lot. Yeah, okay. 35% of you agree with this, please.
Yeah, just vote exactly like you did last time.
I'll admit, I am terrible at removing corks from a wine bottle.
I think I've only busted one maybe once.
Oh, dude, I've ripped them in half. I've had to push the cork into the bottle, use a knife to pry it out of the bottle.
Bits of cork floating in the wine never feels good.
It was 12%.
What?
Well, yeah, everyone's too young. They're all 7 to 13.
I said higher.
Well, I also think that people who have never opened a bottle of wine are like, I'm not going to pick does not apply. I think I would be good at it, so I'm going to choose.
Oh.
Yeah, people don't like to say they're bad at things.
It's instantly bad, though. It's instantly bad. Like, if you haven't done it, you're bad at it. You have a 0% success rate.
What percentage of people have conducted video chats while partially or entirely nude?
Nice. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna say.
Just say 100%.
I don't think they would admit to it, so I'd say 30.
They have to. It's all anonymous.
It sounds like a strange and obvious question, maybe, but like, does having no shirt on as a man count as being partially nude?
Absolutely.
But like being shirtless with jeans is like an outfit.
Everyone's been on chat roulette.
If you're Putin, I guess.
Yeah, we all went
I chose the wrong answer, but I'm going down with
What was it?
It was 34.
What?
See? It's just a good number.
That
35.
seems off to me.
Whatever the question is, I'm taking 35. All right.
I think you guys got
Doesn't that feel off to everybody here?
Question.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's off too, but
Yeah,
I just don't
weird.
think people would admit to it, even if it's anonymous.
Why?
Because people have weird. They're weird. That's just people.
What percentage of people prefer to view lists online by clicking arrows or page numbers instead of scrolling vertically? Okay,
Wait,
like
what?
actually,
God.
See, that's way weirder than being naked on a chat.
35, Ryan, you said it.
I'm not doing 35.
You have to
I'm a coward.
You
I'm
have
a coward.
to. You are. You're a god piece of shit.
I refuse.
A god piece of shit? I think it's higher.
I'm still gonna say higher.
It has to. There's a troll factor.
I said
built in.
lower.
Like, you did not.
I did not. I said
It was
higher.
5%.
Nice.
Yay!
You should have went with 35%.
It's just like if you do prefer it this way, you are wrong.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Do some of you use page up and down to scroll?
I never used
Sometimes.
I've had to do that back when I worked at GameStop. That was the preferred method to scroll, and I think that has stuck in my head. I don't do it hardly
But
ever.
there was no. Was there a mouse on the GameStop?
There
I think
was, but the keyboard was always easier to get to because it wasn't under the desk in a weird place.
Oh, ours was just out.
Yeah.
But I don't think I had a mouse on mine.
That's shitty. I mean, it teaches you the keyboard really well, I guess, but it sucks.
Yeah.
What percentage of people usually fold triangular slices of pizza before biting into them?
Yeah.
Should I just get this one exactly right, or should I decide?
Well, it depends. You want to do 35%?
I know, I'm not going to get it
not
exact.
a bad answer for this one.
I agree.
I have a much better answer, and that's 22%.
I'm going to take a risk on this one. I'm going to go much higher.
I think it's
No.
lower.
You're wrong to say much
Hafu,
higher.
you're wrong.
I think it's lower.
Definitely not much higher.
Wait, Hafi, do you fold your?
No.
You don't.
It was 23.
That's fucked
I told you I didn't want to get it exactly right, so I just went 1% off.
This is so fucked. To live in a world where like 23% of people don't fold their slices.
No, 23% of people do fold their slices.
That's it. That's not fair.
I just worry about you sometimes.
Chat, I know your thoughts on this.
Now I want pizza.
Yeah, me
Dude,
too. I
want
really
pizza.
want pizza now.
Quinoa.
What
Quinoa?
percentage of people?
Quinoa.
Chad, if you fucking looked at that and you said quinoa,
You gotta be honest.
you have to be honest.
Yeah.
If you're a cop, you have to tell us. It's the same with quinoa.
I got it eventually. I was like, wait, I know. I've heard it before.
35%?
Quinoa.
Quinoa.
Right? Quinoa. But people think they can. So I'm gonna say much higher. Because I think people, like I said, they just think they're smart.
Oh my! It was 69%.
I was right!
Wow.
I'm
People
getting.
just- Because
Actually
people,
bodied.
everyone's like,
Nice.
well, I know how to do it. You know? It's just always, chat always knows best.
Don't you scare me sometimes.
What?
Saying things like that.
Well, they always think they know best. I mean, I'm a hard
I thought you meant that they do know best, not that they think that they
No.
They have
think.
self-confidence.
They think they know best.
Okay,
not
well, like,
know
here's-
I got it. Yeah,
Here's
we're
a good
good.
test for you.
Please.
What
good.
percentage of people are excellent
All
frisbee
of them.
throwers?
Oh no.
69%.
I'm 0% good at throwing frisbees.
You might be the only person I've ever heard admit to that.
62%.
I'm
so
being real
awful.
with you. I'm a very good frisbee
I'm terrible.
thrower.
And it gives me anxiety to catch frisbees. Because I've broken so many nails. And that's such a girl thing. But I even have long nails and it just chips at you.
I always worry, like, if they spin it too fast, it could actually just, like, saw my hand in half when I try to grab it. 15%.
What?
You subverted me thoroughly.
Chad is always... They always think that they're right, but they also have a desire to subvert
Wow.
the expectations.
Yeah. It's because I said it. So now they're like, well, no.
So how many of you catch a
Shit.
frisbee by doing the pancake method where you take one hand over top and one on the bottom and slam
all
them
the
together?
time.
Yeah, what percentage of Chad is 8?
Well, yeah, 100%.
What I do, I catch it behind my back with one hand.
Nice.
Catch it in my butt cheek.
Can you go between the legs and grab it that way?
Oh, dude, that's the only way to do it. I don't know how to do it any other way. What percentage of people have been deeply creeped out by Ouija boards?
Deeply. Hard to quantify that exactly.
Were you a little creeped out? Or were
Yeah,
you
just
deeply
slightly
out?
creeped.
Marginally creeped out.
See,
Shit, I don't fucking know.
I was pretty sure they were moving it, but I don't know, so I'm only a little creeped out.
I get creeped out by them.
I'll say
So
lower.
I said much higher.
Much higher.
Oh yeah.
I said
Going deep.
lower. I have hope.
I said lower. Okay, I'm with you.
It was 10%.
Okay.
Yay!
Nailed it.
That's low.
Man,
It's
I used
not
to be
that
a man of the
creepy,
people.
is it?
Now I'm just a man of my own island. Look, you guys are all beating the pants off me.
Thinking about if I should nail the next one or not.
You know, you don't have a choice in this one, but please do.
You can get all of them right.
What is the most often? What? What is most often the subject matter? People's favorite dream.
Are they planning on lying?
There's like, you know.
Gonna go with sex.
Yeah.
Gonna go with.
Flying?
Love romance.
I think
I
flying.
had to go with nonsense.
Yeah. Sex, love, or sex and romance and nonsense.
Adventure.
Or flying, I mean.
Nonsense.
Teeth.
Sex, adventure, and nonsense. It's all really, you mix them all together in one dream, and you're rocking.
Sex being
Sex.
stuck in a spider web and GameStop.
Adventure and nonsense.
Wait, is that what you did too? You can't copy me.
No, I said, I don't know what I said. We'll find out in 2 seconds. We all said the same thing, except only Josh said adventure. Oh my god, he's gonna get them all right.
Am I?
It was sex, nonsense, and then love, romance, and adventure all time.
Oh, okay, good.
Please.
Family sex
He's done
adventure.
it. A narrow victory.
Adventure's so much cool.
So much cool. Yep.
Adventure is so much cool. Thank you, Charlie.
God damn it. I am Charlie, aren't I?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes we're all Charlie.
I'm never Charlie.
Charlie's the most lovable one out of them all, so it's really a compliment.
Hey, I'm down with that. Let's do the internet one.
No. I refuse.
Really?
Yeah.
You are refuse.
Ooh,
That
he
was
got
a really
you,
good
actually.
joke. That was actually like a clever joke.
Actually.
He's done it, boys. Look, chat is really like interested in the internet.
Josh, when are you going to redeem your Olympic win docket?
I think I already did.
It's
What
almost time.
percentage of people have 3 or more old cell phones?
3 or more old cell phones.
Yeah, I've got like 4. No, 2. No, 3.
I think I have 3 old cell phones.
3, maybe 4, depending on how many Kristen has.
I'm gonna go a little higher. I know you can't do that, but I'm gonna go like a little higher.
I'm gonna go lower.
More.
I don't know if you guys have like the same perspective that I do, but whenever I get a new phone, they're always like, "Well, you can give us your old one, and we'll give you like
why?
they'll give you $50 for it or something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that." And I'm like, I don't want that because like
What
I
if
have
my phone
data.
breaks?
Well, no, I have data on this phone. Like I don't know. I've been using this phone for everything, for
wipe it
two-factor
out.
for like 20 years and
Why?
stuff like that. I'm like, I'll just keep it.
You didn't nail it that time. What's wrong with you?
I didn't feel like nailing it that time.
I keep it, but like not because of sentimental reason. It's like I'm gonna break this phone at some point, so I want a backup.
No. It is not sentimental reasons. It's security reasons.
I keep it because I'm lazy.
But you
I
can like
just should say.
format it, can't you? You can wipe it.
They wipe
I
it
don't know
pretty
if they're gonna
thoroughly
wipe
now.
it. I don't know what they do. This is like
Well,
the
no, literally, look it up,
19-year-olds.
though.
19-year-olds who work at the cell phone store. I'm gonna keep it.
No, you can wipe it yourself and bring it to them, or do it right there.
Well, what am I paying them for then?
Yeah, I don't know.
What percentage of people have consumed entire lollipops without biting them? Come on.
I've done it.
No.
Were you never children?
No. You don't. You don't just.
Oh, you have
without
this time.
biting
You
them.
have to bite them.
There's a lot of biters
no, you
out
don't
there,
have
Josh.
to.
You have to bite them.
When you get to the
No.
end, you gotta bite it.
You have to bite.
No,
Yeah.
you ain't got no.
You ever seen the Tootsie Roll Pop commercial with the owl? He bites it every
A 1,
time.
A 2, a 3. Yeah, it was
You hear
lower.
that
It was
3?
actually much lower.
Yeah.
The 3 is punctuated with a. He's biting it.
I think it's like a Ron Swanson thing.
Yeah, 48's pretty high. That's insane.
No.
What do you mean no? I'm gonna get you a lollipop when I meet you.
Yeah,
Just to see you better fucking.
lollipop. Put
Don't
the
you
lollipop
dare
in front of
bite.
me. I will show you.
You have to
I'll show
wait and
you.
watch him lick a lollipop to death.
What percentage of people have ever had usernames with the number 69 in them?
Nice. Oh my god.
It's kind of lower.
I know several people that have.
There's a lot of people in Twitch chat right now.
I'm still gonna say 15. I would say 15.
Smart money is
for
on
that.
saying 69.
You
So I'm
think
gonna
a
say
lot?
higher.
I don't think I have.
I think they're gonna lie to make it be 69.
Yeah, everyone say yeah.
What do you- Oh,
Oh,
that was really
you were
close.
super close though.
Jeez.
Yeah, because I mean, people say 69 and like will type that shit and like giggle when it comes up, but like you don't actually make your name with that, right?
Yeah.
Depends if it's public, I guess.
I mean, you're assuming it's public, right?
If you like show it to anyone, I mean.
What are you showing to people?
I don't know anymore, actually.
What percentage of people Drink water straight from the tap when at home.
Do you mean
this
like,
means straight from the tap?
Do you mean
from
put
the
it
tap,
in a
so, like,
glass, or you put your head under it?
Filter.
No glass.
You just put your head under the tap.
You just drink from the faucet.
I do.
All right. Well, that's 1%.
Like, is this like a normal? Like, is it like has ever done this?
I'm gonna say higher, just because it's a weird question.
It sounds like
I don't
they
do it all the time, but
I think they'll interpret it wrong.
I think
That
they
is what
make
it
a
means.
habit of it.
like
This is
late
bullshit.
night-
57%. Fuck you, Chad. This is lies.
No, it's
It was
like
57?
late night, you wake up in like the middle of the night. You gotta go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom, and you want some like water. You
It
just
doesn't say
turn
it
on.
has done it. It says does it. Like they do it regularly. This is when it says drink straight out of the tap. They do not mean
It
you
doesn't mean
pour
it
it from
doesn't-
the tap into
You're
a
saying
glass.
exclusively.
No, not exclusively, just as a habit.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Just to spite you. Yeah, I do it as a habit.
It's not pedantic. It says straight out of the tap.
Straight up, tell me
Drink
now
it
you
if you
gonna love
pour it from the tap into a glass, and then you bring the glass to another room and you drink out of it. That's not straight out of the tap.
Yeah, it is.
What if you drink it right next to the sink?
That's still like it's not straight out. It took a literal turn.
I never used to do this until this last phone iteration.
You gotta.
Now I feel like
I have the iPhone X, and it doesn't recognize my face, and that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, what's
It
the
feels like
point of
such a
this?
downgrade. I have an iPhone 6 and the finger freaking thing works great. Why go to face?
Shit, I don't know. What percentage don't use it? How many people are lazy? I'd say higher.
I said lower.
Uh-oh.
I said
I'm probably
lower.
wrong. I'm probably
Divisive.
wrong.
No.
You gotta use
History
a
has taught
password.
us, then
Well, it's 24.
you're most likely correct.
Damn it. Damn it.
What? Done it.
What was it? 24?
24.
That was really close.
Yeah.
You're so close every time, dude.
I was
What the
thinking
hell?
about doing 23 and I decided to go higher.
Classic mistake.
Yeah.
Nobody likes you when you're 23. It just goes to show.
No, Chat's going, if you think a passcode protects you, you're naive. This is the same argument that people give, like, I don't lock my doors because if someone's going to rob me, they're just going to break a window. Unless they just walk around and check for unlocked doors. What percentage of people have taken vacation photos of their feet?
I've done it.
69%.
Well, you do
done
it with the like at the beach, you know, the stupid
Do it
like
at the beach
you
if
have
you're
your
like going to like the
beer,
mountains or
Oh.
camp.
right?
Yeah.
I thought they meant just by accident. You just
But
snap
I
off
think
a
it'll
shot.
still say lower because people will find it weird. But I don't think it's that weird.
I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's completely normal.
I
yeah.
said much lower because
I
it's
said much lower.
very unusual, and it was 13%.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bonkers.
No dudes in this chat are
I
going on
do it.
vacation and taking
Yeah, I don't
photos
think
of
people are gonna
I
say
will-
that.
No one is as comfortable with their manliness to say, yeah, I will take photos of my feet if I'm vacationing somewhere cool.
Well, I'll say
Okay,
that.
with
I'll do
pulp
it.
or pulp free? I
With.
like pulp, but apparently that's weird.
I could take it or leave it.
I need
Like
low
the
acid.
orange with
Burns my
pulp.
stomach.
But I think most people don't like pulp, right? Am I crazy? I'm gonna
Sounds
say
like it's pretty
I'm gonna
split.
say 35. I like that number.
Night,
It's a
Lynn.
good number.
I prefer pulp.
I like pulp.
Really?
I prefer
Yeah, but
pulp
I don't
too.
think a lot. But like, I want to go to. I think the actual answer is like going to be 50%.
No,
But
that's
no way.
madness.
And there's no way it's 50%.
Isn't
Because there's two options.
default
50%.
orange juice includes pulp, right?
No.
No?
Pulp is, as far as I'm concerned, it's an add-on.
Give me the
Oh.
pulp, baby.
I thought that
Pulp
was
me up.
default.
I
It was 42%.
You
Oh, it's
up.
pretty close. That was really close.
Oh, so it
No.
was higher.
It was
I
higher,
feel like
yeah.
orange juice is like they used to just have pulpless and then pulp. Now they've gone. There's like 20 gradations.
Yeah.
Tropicana's got like a little pulp, just enough pulp, double pulp. Like they've really diversified the
Here's a
capture.
jar.
Just have
Literal
oranges in
pulp.
there.
Is there actually double pulp?
Well, dude, yeah. If you get triple pulp, it's just a carton,
No.
and then when you open it, there's 4
It's just-
oranges in there.
Gives you palpitations.
What percentage of people can play a musical instrument?
It's
I
like,
think
well,
pretty high. Yeah, I don't think it says well. And I
think
think people,
74.
regardless. Yeah. Oh, shit. I would say lower then.
If it's higher, chat played us like a fiddle.
I hate it. It's really good. I hate it.
53%.
Damn it, it was much lower then, right?
Yeah, but everybody got more points than me, so you all moved ahead a little bit. Than me.
No pulp for you.
Dude, I want like triple pulp.
Get some oranges.
Yeah, but I don't want to like
want
make my own
pulp?
orange. I want pulp.
Just literally
you just-
skin
you
an
have a pulp
orange and
crate?
eat
Yeah,
it.
is there what the I want just pulp.
Just
like,
eat-
no juice, just give
Eat
me
an
pulp.
orange.
No, that doesn't have that has too much juice in it. I just want
Okay,
pulp.
so squeeze an
Oh,
orange,
okay.
then bite the inside.
Which
Dude, that
U.S.
sounds
state are
good.
people most certain they will never spend a minute in before they die?
Ah, good one.
North Dakota.
That's a good one
There's
too.
a few good
No,
ones in here.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
I feel like
Yeah, there's a few good ones.
yeah.
Approximately 9. Just joking. Well,
No pulp for you either.
about half joking.
Nobody's getting pulp.
I don't know. I voted Alabama.
I should have. I voted.
No,
I don't know
regret it.
why.
You're better
I
off.
regret Idaho.
I mean,
I like how they're exclusively from the South and the Midwest.
Yep.
well, they're probably like the least populated states, or like the least
Texas is
visited
the
states.
gonna
Well,
be the
Texas
like,
doesn't make any
least
sense.
voted for, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Texas has to be least voted.
Oh, Jesus.
They have Pac South
Idaho,
in Texas.
Montana got fucked.
Alabama and Wyoming, and North Dakota.
Oh shit! I did okay.
Yeah.
Did. Idaho is really pretty if you have never been there.
Well, it's like in North Dakota, Idaho, and Montana. They're
we're
a
all
big sky
like that.
country, right?
Were all mine on there?
I think so.
It's kind of like I leave you in control of
Oh.
that.
I still did shit.
Hafu wins.
Dude, that was really close. It was like 15,000, 1470, and like 1430. Or like something.
Yeah, and then there's some loser was at 9,500.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was the tap water, dude.
I'm still mad about it. Like,
Dude, you don't drink from your tap water?
well, I
Are you
drink
scared
water.
of it?
I poured tap water into a glass and drink it. I would not
But, like-
describe that as straight out of the.
Have you
Out of the
done that
tap.
before, though?
I have done it, but they didn't say has ever done it.
Okay.
What if your sink's super low?
So you're not against the
Sure,
idea.
what if your sink's super high? Here's what pisses me off.
What the-
If I said what percentage of people drink milk straight out of the cow, people would be like, oh, put your mouth on the udder. That's what they would assume. But if they're like, oh, I drink a whole milk that's unpasteurized out of a glass, they would think I'm being pedantic. But when you like reverse it, the shoe's on the
Oh,
other
shit,
foot.
I don't know. I actually don't know. Do you guys like the Rolling Stones?
Yeah, 100%.
I much prefer the Beatles.
Ugh, gross.
35%.
That's not a gross
Hey.
opinion.
I think
know.
most people prefer the Beatles.
I would agree with that assessment.
I don't fucking know,
I think
dude.
go
I
a
actually
little,
have no
I
idea.
think a little lower. I think
Who
it's like
prefers
27 or something like that.
Better rock and roll.
It's got to
It
be
was
over
35.
a quarter, though. Oh, all right.
Are you shitting my face?
What was it? What was
You got it exactly right.
it? I love you, chat. Chat, you guys are the best. Holy fuck.
35.
I wouldn't have expected that.
XD.
What if I did
Dumpster
expect
diving.
that? How would I
There's
still
an
get the
XD
points?
theater near me. What the hell is X definition?
What percentage of people have eaten something out of a trash can?
No,
Well,
Yeah, I've done it.
I have never.
you know,
Mm.
I'm going to try the magic number.
Lower.
Yeah, it's kind of an instant lock, but
Yeah.
Instant lower.
High percent.
Instantly
You
lower.
went with
Yeah.
35,
High
dude.
it was
12%.
21%.
Mm.
Oh
It's
shit!
lower.
You know what? That's all right. All right. Kudos, chat.
Now, what
Yeah,
did
we've
you
all been
eat
there.
out of the trash?
I don't remember. Probably anything really. Like you ever like
it
throw
had
like
to be
something.
good.
Like you can throw like a. All right, check it out. You could like throw like a bag of chips away. Be like, ah, shit, there are chips in there that I probably could have eaten, and you go and grab it out real quick.
What if you hit, like, somebody angrily threw some Triscuits in there?
No, I'm not going to like
They were
public
waiting.
trash and eating it. But if that was the case, I would have gone. If I was Triscuit kid, I would have went. And
They were
and ate
weekends.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean to
percent?
insult.
Landline telephones.
Still have landline telephones.
Get out of your chat.
Lower.
You could say 80.
Lower. Instantly lower.
I went higher on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it? What is it? What is it?
It was 42%.
What?
The fuck?
We're out of touch.
I think if you live with your parents, you're likely to have a landline.
You think that they'd be likely to have fucking cable too?
Wow, salty
You're telling
about
me these people
that
have landlines and internet packages, but no cable? What the fuck is this?
That is a very fairly valid point.
Yeah. That's a... Chad, you can go fuck yourselves.
Live in New York than LA. I think if you're a gamer, you'd rather live in LA.
Oh, no, it's still New York for me.
I think I would rather live in LA, but I don't want to live in either.
I really don't want to live in LA.
Oh, really?
And like,
Oh, 50%.
I think LA sucks.
I don't know. I'm gonna say
There's
lower.
nothing about LA that I want to experience.
Well, see, the thing is, it's 58%. But those of you who live on the East Coast, don't take this the wrong way, but when it comes to weather, you guys are just wrong.
Yeah,
100%. You're attracted to the idea of having snow. You're like, I don't know what I would do.
I know. I'm from Boston.
If it was December and there wasn't snow on the ground. You know what you do when it's December and there's no snow on the ground? You go for a fucking walk, and you love it because there's no snow, and you're.
The snow's kind of pretty though. I like snow.
No, it doesn't. But it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucked when we were freezing our asses off in Boston.
I would rather live on the East Coast, but I still hate snow.
Yeah. I live in a place that has 4 seasons. Yeah, one of the seasons is horrible. It's actually just awful.
Yeah,
that's a very
Even
strong
the summers
opinion.
are too hot in Boston.
The best place that I've lived is probably Charlotte, because like if it did snow, the fucking snow melted that same day, and it was great.
Yeah.
How are you gonna build a snowman?
I don't suppose 35% could be correct again.
Dude, I ate Spam this year.
I've eaten Spam in the last year.
I have eaten it too, but I don't know. Some people think it's gross, right?
Yeah.
I like Spam. I love Spam musubi. That's like one of my favorite foods.
You don't, Chan, here's the thing you don't understand. Is on the East Coast, you get like nasty winters, and you're going, well, I'd rather have a nasty winter than a nasty summer. You have nasty summers.
Yeah.
It gets hot as hell.
Yeah.
I won't speak for LA because LA is probably hotter.
But like,
oh my god, I got wrecked. Sorry.
The part about it is like people like the summers here because the winters suck so bad.
Yeah.
So like we kind of lure ourselves in like that fall because like the summer gets here, I'm like, man, I love this because I hate winter so bad. So like anything is better than winter, even if it's like not of a good summer. But we can't experience that because we're scared of the other coast.
What percentage of people cannot whistle?
Everyone try it. Go on.
Whatever you said, I'm gonna say lower.
I overestimate, I think. I have a habit.
I'm still saying lower. Chat can do anything.
So much lower is 15%.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do much lower. That's insane.
I'm fucking doing it, Hafu. You can't stop.
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
you
I'm
won't.
an animal. I'm doing
It was 72% of people cannot whistle.
Are you serious?
Dump on my chest?
You just put your lips together and blow.
Are you wait, what? Chat can do anything. What happened,
What?
chat? You guys can do everything.
I think they're
Are like all
depressed
the
now.
lurkers just
happening?
without lips?
Lipless lurkers.
Yeah, like everyone in chat is like saying
Over
that how
40.
easy it is to whistle.
What percentage of people are over 40?
Yeah, there's a lot of does not apply here.
I don't know how to answer this.
McDonald's
I
Happy
love Happy Meals.
It's a rough
though.
question in this circumstance.
I am.
Oh shit, that's a good answer.
Oh my god, I said much lower. 20%.
Somehow, I don't.
Oh
get it.
no.
So what's the chat's answer to this? Like what options do they have?
I don't know.
Watch it be like
I've never been on that
70%.
side.
I might be pissed.
Chat, give me a screenshot of whatever the fuck it says on yours.
What?
31%.
Like, is everyone guessing
Really?
their own percentages?
I don't
Or they just go, I don't
That's
fucking
not right.
Liars.
I don't understand anything.
Liars.
Also, regarding the whistling, did they think that when they said can't whistle, it just mean like can't whistle well?
Apparently, people were saying chat had the question backwards, like it presented incorrectly to
Oh,
them.
so then we actually guessed really well.
Yeah, that guess would have been close.
Bad, man. What percentage of
percentage
people have slept on water beds at least? I have. Have
I
you?
also have.
Yeah.
I have.
I don't like them.
But I feel like when we were young, waterbeds
song.
were out of fashion, but they weren't like ancient. But if you
But now
are,
they're
like,
ancient.
Yeah, if you're like 5 or 10 years younger than us, it's like a relic.
Now we want to have memory foam that's like literally created on Mars.
I know. That's.
I have a Lisa mattress.
I would say higher still.
It's pretty good.
At least once, right?
Yeah,
Come on.
everybody's got some, like a parent or a friend who's got a parent that's got a waterbed.
So you go to like your uncle's Christmas party, and you're like, yeah, the whole house has water beds. All right, I guess you're that guy. I guess you're a waterbed guy.
Motion of the ocean and all that.
It's crazy.
None of us had the balls to do much higher, though.
It's not that you sleep in their bed. You just want to know what it's like. You probably just jump on it once and then you're out.
But didn't it say sleep?
Yeah, it said
Oh, it says slept?
Do people think about yoga?
Never.
I only know downward facing dog. That's the only thing that I know from yoga.
I just think like, just touching.
Oh,
your
the
toe.
baby pose. I don't
What the
know.
fuck? All right, what the fuck is this? Like, I know what the sun salutation is. Fucking praise it. I'm voting for
Child's
it.
pose. Is that like child slide?
Is that like fetus?
I'm
All
just
right,
gonna
Childs
say
gets
people.
it.
I'm just gonna say people like cats, so
Yeah,
they're
And
gonna choose-
warrior.
Love cats.
Well, come on.
Warrior.
You know the plank's gonna be in
You know
there.
the lotus is on there too. That's a pretty common one.
What is it? What the hell's a lotus?
The fingers. You do the finger
Praise-
thing.
What?
Praising it with warriors and children, I think.
Okay.
I love Warrior 1, 2, and 3, but Warrior 4 really dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the legs turned around each other. That's the lotus.
What?
When you do your legs like backward in on themselves.
They
Yeah.
need pictures. Why wasn't this all just pictures?
I'm not great at describing these.
It's a lotus, it's a sun salutation, and it's a plank.
Huh.
They just wanted to do blood or Dark Souls. Praise the sun.
I'm disappointed.
I don't know cat either.
I'm the only. What the hell is Plank? Just laying there?
No. Nick wins.
Yeah.
Nick,
Yeah.
I thought I had a bad round this time.
you dominated.
I got third.
We've all won a game of Guesspionage.
Nice.
It rarely happens.
Yeah.
How many of us won a game of Rock of Ages?
That's a really funny joke, Josh. I'd give you the answer, but I'm not sure you can count that high.
You want to do Survive the Internet real quick?
Never.
Might be fun.
This cat, what is... Hello?
Is it Tomo
Hello,
or
my
Ruka?
feline son. It's Ruka.
Plank is a push-up without pushing.
Ruka needs a hug.
What percentage of people have watched a film in the Air Bud franchise in its entirety?
Fuck, I don't know anything about movies.
Air Bud is probably one of my favorite animal sports movies.
So many to choose from.
It's an illustrious genre.
That
I've
dog's
never
played
seen it.
every sport.
I've never seen Air Bud. So if I haven't, then 25% of the audience hasn't either.
Have you seen Air Bud 2?
I think they
No, I haven't
have.
seen. I've seen Zero Bud.
Have you seen Airbud Light?
Have you seen Air Bud Night?
Arcus cat is so cute.
Arcus cat?
It's like a cat with a little straw hat on. I love him.
I like the cat companions in Monster Hunter. Those are real good.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Palicos, yeah.
Palico, yeah.
You know what they call Air Bud when he's in the Air Force?
What's that?
Chair Bud.
What percentage of people usually have
I appreciate
friends
that.
with
Thanks. Hafu, why'd you stop reading? What's the question?
What?
What's the question?
What percentage of people usually have friends cut or style their hair?
Higher than that? No, it's lower than that. No, it's higher. No, it's gonna be lower, right?
Fuck you, it's higher.
Do friends' parents count? Because like I had people who be like,
Well,
I would like my
are you
buddy's
friends
parents.
with them?
I don't know. Can you be friends with a mom or a dad?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
No.
Yeah, like your mom has lots of friends.
Nobody can be friends with parents.
Ryan,
What?
you apologize.
But for what?
That was rude.
Oh,
It just says
9%.
she's a very friendly lady.
Only 9%.
You're close.
Bookworms. What
What is
percentage of people prefer to read an actual book as opposed to read an actual book as opposed to a tablet or other electronic gizmo?
See, like
What about a paperweight?
I romanticize
That is an
books,
electronic
but like
gizmo.
if I had a Kindle, I'd probably rather do it there. See, like that's what I'm saying. Like the yeah. Good.
I have no preference. I used to
Wait,
prefer books.
Wait. Ryan and Hafu, how do you feel about Kindles?
I don't have one.
Actually, you probably have at least two.
Oh yeah, shit.
Has your check cleared yet? Because ooh, it was 69%.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the
Nice.
spot there. I just thought that was funny.
Oh my god, it was 60. Holy shit. Good guess, dude.
Thank you.
Dude, I don't know anything about this subject.
Reading?
Yep, that one. That's the one. I haven't really read books. Like, I started listening to audiobooks, Audible.
Yeah.
But then I stopped.
An Amazon company.
The Martian.
Oh, that's a good
That was
one.
really good. And then the one that's coming out as a movie.
The Martian.
Annihilation.
Virtual reality one.
Oh, Ready
Dude,
Ready
Player
it's
One.
Player One.
The leg.
Did you-
People have
Did you listen to the Will Wheaton one?
Yeah. I
That
did.
guy's got the
I
longest
listened
leg.
to that as well. It was really good.
Yep, it was super good. And then a really my favorite book so far is called The Man Called Ove, and it's like a Swedish.
Yeah, I saw the
It's
movie.
so
actually,
good. Yeah, the
that.
movie's good, but the book is. I mean, that's everyone says it, but
Yeah.
the book is better. But it is.
Well, if you think the audiobook is good, you should read the textbook.
Oh,
That
why?
wasn't meant to be wordplay. That was
Ready
just-
Player One is trash. Yeah, you know.
Wait, what?
That's what a lot of people are saying.
People don't chew gum.
I don't chew gum.
I thought people
don't
chewed
buy
a lot of gum.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I know nothing.
I said higher,
Sounds
and you
good.
had a pretty high one up there already.
Yeah. Whoops.
I'm the man on the hill mountain.
Here's a story about a man called Ove. He was a clinically depressed old Swedish man.
It's pretty
He
good.
made unlikely friends with his neighbors, even though they were Muslim. He taught the wife how to drive a Volvo, even though her husband had preferred a Saab. If you haven't seen the movie, this is like we're kind of
I have
in
no idea what the
spoiler
hell you're talking
We're
territory.
spoiling everything.
If you have seen the movie, that joke kills.
I kind of want to watch it now that I know the
It's
song.
pretty good, honestly. Oh, come on. 44% of you own a freaking
What?
cactus.
I owned a cactus. It was great.
My joke was not racist. The man called Ova was mildly racist in the movie, but he gets over it.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
My favorite scene was when the guy comes out as being gay, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, so you're gay?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, cool," and just like moves on. I don't know. I really like that. Was like my favorite. He's pretty cool. It's a really good movie and a
It was a
really
good
good
movie, yeah.
book.
But
What
you just said the
percentage?
books is better, but you had like one
Sold
less
their
really.
bodily fluids. Wait, am I reading this correctly?
Yeah.
What is there to sell?
They were still like they give you money not for blood, but for like the
Plasma.
plasma.
What?
Yeah, you can sell your plasma.
They just skim it off the top and then sell it off.
You use it to buy hobo wine.
Yeah, you can also sell your semen. You're right, Chad.
Well,
yeah.
we can.
You can sell your eggs too.
But that's not a bodily fluid.
Oh yeah, I guess eggs aren't
it's
really
a bodily
fluid.
solid.
You just sell it.
Wow, 7%. I didn't have the balls to go lower on a
I
nine.
did.
I went lower, dude. Insta.
You always go lower than the balls.
Wait, can you buy? That's not what I mean. Can you get paid to donate blood or just plasma?
Just plasma, I believe.
But blood has plasma in it.
Not the concentrated plasma. Like they get the plasma out of, like your like fucking marrow or something.
Yeah, well, they give you the blood back. Like they filter it through this thing that just sequesters the plasma. I thought this said what percentage of people are meat freaks, but
meat?
I think that's a Brazzers website. So what percentage of people are meat freaks?
No, on mine we're doing meat freaks.
Don't subscribe to Meat Freaks. You can't get out.
I know you can donate blood. I didn't know you could be paid to donate blood, but it seems like you can't.
I'm so scared to do like much of anything now.
12%?
See, like I could have gone much lower, but I without balls.
Yeah, I didn't have the balls for that either.
I think you qualify as a meat freak if you would actively say, I absolutely never want to be vegetarian.
Well, I would never want to be vegetarian.
As soon as you buy a shirt that says "My lunch eats your lunch for lunch,"
oh, that'll
you're
do
a
it
meat
too.
freak.
Yeah. I just really like roast beef.
What percentage of people own a pair of Crocs? That's correct. Sinvicta is a meat freak.
It's a meat freak. Yeah.
26%.
You know how people that are like genuinely homophobic are like the most tolerant that they can become is like, well, all right, but as long as you don't try to convert me. I feel like that's how Sinvicta feels about vegetarians. He's like, I ain't got no problem with them as long as they're not trying to make me a vegetarian.
Oh no.
That's not how he talks either.
No, that's how it. You sound exactly like him. I really thought Sinvicta was in the call.
I haven't talked to Sinvicta in so long.
Oh
wow, that's
get him right
low.
here if you want. Let me see. See you around?
Just drag him in the Discord.
He's on another stream. He's just talking to us now.
Yeah. Can we as like just regular people sell our own like blood to anyone? Like if I just like
to anyone?
Yeah.
Oh, the free market.
Yeah.
Seriously, like if we owned the process to extract the plasma, could we become a wholesaler ourselves?
No, I'm just like a little bit or a lot. Like I don't know. Like if you
might overdo it.
Just like take a little vial of
easy.
yourself out.
Gluttony every day.
Yeah, everybody says gluttony all the time.
Guaranteed.
Oh, I said lying, pride, and
sloth. People love sloth because they think of sloths and they're cute.
It's just binge watching.
Gluttony and sloth. I'm like,
oh shit! I didn't say sloth. God damn it.
And greed.
Sloth
right?
Sloth is gonna win.
It's gonna be sloth. Sloth.
Those are like fun sins for people to say.
Those are the good sins.
Yeah.
Pride, I think, yeah, it's plausible. Lying, greed, envy. Hey,
I don't know.
Oh, lust. I'm dumb.
Oh my lord. Lust, all of them, and sloth. All of them? One of them was adultery.
That's not right.
You look at that and you said all of them.
That's fucked.
Come on.
They're just having fun.
Never mind, I won, so you're right.
Wow, 4,000 points. I killed it. I got there.
Almost shot the moon.
Hafu, you did great.
Hey, cat. Why you trying to bite my hands all the time? Get out of here, cat.
He's trying to tell you to give him a hug. Pet him.
No, you don't bite if you want to hug.
He doesn't know
let's
how
do
to
survive the internet.
Let's do pimping our channels. Why don't we start with Hafu?
Hi. You can find me. I stream mostly Slay the Spire right now.